Having audio issues right now. Oh, there we go. We're here. Can you hear me? Am I having some audio issues out of the gate? What's going on, everybody? I thought I should come on and at least speak to you guys. Because I'm getting a lot of EMs like, Chad got too drunk. He's fucking drunk. He can't do. No. Everyone's wrong. Basically, I gave Cardiff a list of rules on how this was going to go. Because there's a lot of nefarious things they do, the stream sniping, all of it. Because we're creating content. This is an idea. I know a lot of these people don't have ideas. But I wanted to be specific because I was going into enemy territory. Not just with Cardiff, but the chat and others. So I had to be very specific on what I was going to do. Now, I said on MLC today, I had every intentions on splitting the money with everybody involved. In fact, the last debates I've done, I've offered it to Dan. I offered it to everybody except Tommy Jordan. Fuck him. Like, if you have a reasonable audience, I know there would have been a lot of people here because of Cardiff and Tukey, because people love puppets and potato filters and all that. So I'm not dumb. I understand why it was going to be what it was. But I wasn't going to go on Cardiff's show. I wasn't going to go on anyone's show because I had to have it on mine because that's enemy territory. So less of a blow, them coming over to me. And those were the specifics. Sorry. And then I get a screenshot DM'd to me in my moderators group chat of Melton saying, basically, I'm going to stream snipe Chad's show and I'm going to split the money 3 ways between me, Rocco, and Cardiff because Chad purposely did it on Tuesday when they did their show. So he's trying to like turn people against me like he always does. They really lean on my haters to super chat them out of spite. So he really pushes down on that. But as soon as I saw that, I said, no, fuck that. Melton, go create your own content, you fat fuck, instead of your lazy snipes and your rebroadcast. So I pulled the plug. I said, no, Melton's not getting any of this. I want to bring onto this show right now. This is literally just thrown together. It's not even a planned thing. But a guy I've been talking with in the DMs, and maybe we can get some more clarity here. Welcome, Dan, $2 Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, everybody. He's here today to talk about what just happened. Because he kind of was... He was he was following along. So, Dan, what's your take on all of this so far?
They're dickless. These guys are all fucking pussies. They always make excuses. It's the Shmuel Buckman playbook all over again. They want to do it their way. They can't play by the rules. They've got to get their little grift in. These guys, these gatekeepers, these grifters, they can't do anything on the level. I mean, you set out the instructions at the beginning of the day. You said, this is how we're going to do it. He says he wants to do it, the potato, and then he doesn't follow through on it. So what does that tell you? He's not a man of his word. None of these guys, you can't trust them. They're all fucking liars. They're all pieces of shit. All they care about is themselves. And it's I'm sick of it. I'm going to call it out. Hey, Chad, you take a lot of shit and some of it's deserved, but you've always kept your word with me. Like when, even when we were beefing, like everything was on the level, but these guys will say one thing to your face and then go behind your back and fucking lie. And it's just bullshit. And it's got to be called out.
Yeah. And the thing is like, I was trying to like create something original and, just something. And I knew this would be talked about by your show and other shows. It would be like a thing where everyone would share this content. And one of the reasons why I wanted to have it on my channel is, number one, I felt more comfortable not going on enemy territory because they already hate me. So at least I have some people on my side over here. And also, we're going to do some judging, and from the sniping, we're going to rely on the chat quite a bit. And if
Yeah.
it's manipulated, like by Melton sniping and doing what he was doing, what really pissed me off, honestly, the whole thing, and I don't know if the potato was in on it, but Melton saying, I'm going to split it 3 ways. Me, Potato, and Rocco. I
Yeah.
go, this isn't yours. This isn't yours, Melton. You have nothing to do with this. You don't need to be a part of it. You don't need to be in it. You don't need to profit off of it. And I had every intentions on splitting the money with everybody. I'm not dumb. I mean, Cardiff's going to bring a very sizable audience, and so is Tukey. I know that. I would feel bad, and I even offered to pay you. You declined, but I played Clearwater Chad. I played Adam Bush. So I was just mad that Melton was trying to get money out of it.
Well, here's the thing with Melton. Okay, and I've talked to people about this. In fact, Deb even asked me, he's like, why don't we do super tips? Like, we could probably get Melton to do that. I said, listen, I will never go into business with somebody who like a Melton. And the reason being is once you do that, it's a deal with the devil, because then you can't fucking criticize. Because if you criticize, then he takes your voices away, or he starts playing fucking games with you, and then he starts manipulating. He's got to get his fat fucking fingers in every piece of every pie. And what did he do? He didn't do anything to get part of this. He wasn't the one that, stepped up to the plate to fucking talk to you or do anything with you. He wants to control. He's got his fingers with the strings, right? He's pulling the strings of all these guys. They all fucking, it's like a cult. It's a cult. And it goes up to Hackamania. It goes to all of this stuff. It's all fucking interrelated. They've got to get their 10% off promo codes. That's what all these fuckers want. They want to get their ass kissed. They want to get flown out to Vegas. They want their free ride. And then they want to do it off the backs of the super chatters. They want to live high on the horse. They want to get fucking money, and they just want to grift, and they want to do the minimal amount of work for it. That's the worst part. Melton is a lazy fat fuck. That guy can't even walk around the neighborhood. He's so fat. He'd probably have a heart attack if he left his basement or wherever the fuck he's going from.
Well, I mean,
he's doing stuff. These guys they're out of ideas. They're panicking. There's panic in the streets.
Yeah, that's my thing with him is like he backdoors himself into all of this shit, and it's just like he's just taking money from people, and he has to have his hand in everything, and it's just you had nothing to do with this. Just let it happen, and then let you do something with it afterwards. You don't have to be in on it right now, because they literally were redirecting all the money to him. Like he was redirecting everything over to him. And a lot of people are going to do it out of spite because they don't like me. They're Team Onion, they're Team Melton. They think Rocco and like I wasn't going to pay them. So I was like, no, fuck this. And if I don't know if the potato had anything to do with it, or if he just said,
they're trying to grift off of your back. They're trying to use the drama that you're creating, and then siphon all the money to themselves.
Right.
It's so fucking duplicitous. You had it all set up. We're going to do it. It's the same thing that we did. I mean, granted, they've got a bigger crowd. Okay, that's fine. I'm not arguing with that. But it was all on the level. It's like, okay, if you want to have a super chat, it's got to go through this avenue, and don't be cross streaming to your shit. I mean, these guys are. I mean, you can't get a fucking straight story out of these guys. They say one thing and then they go right behind your back. And fuck Melton. Seriously, like I'm so fucking done with this guy. He thinks he's the cat's meow. He doesn't do shit. All he does is he's got his fucking clips. First off, I don't know if you probably don't watch it, but sometimes I'll tune in. He plays fucking, his Spotify playlist for an hour, waits for people to come in, shoots the shit for 30 minutes, waits for his little super. It's like Kevin Brennan, but on steroids. It's even worse. He'll play his stupid music. He waits. He stretches everything out. I mean, the guy can't fucking speak a sentence without stretching it into a paragraph. Just time. It's all about, I got to go 5 hours. I got to get my 5 hours in to get as much as I can, bilk my audience for as much as I can. And all I'm going to do is play fucking clips of Michael Ray Bauer, of these other random RTARDs from the internet. Because Steel Toe, he killed that golden goose. Nobody cares about Steel Toe anymore. So now he's going to find new things. And it's all about fucking sucking his fans dry, sucking them dry. $250 meet and greet. Can you imagine that? Charging $250 just to fucking meet with somebody? I mean, you're a comedian. You have a drink with somebody after a show or whatever. You're not charging them $250. Who the fuck does this guy think he is?
Yeah, that's the sad part is people will pay it, and they have paid it. And I've always said, like, you're going to see these guys around. These guys aren't like things. I mean, I mean, half of them have day jobs. No offense to a person with a day job, but you know, if you're going to go meet Shane Gillis, he's not working at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Rocco's going to do your taxes for you. Like these are like regular guys. They're not like superstars.
absolutely. I mean, I'd feel guilty to charge $250 to meet me. Oh, come on. Stevie Lou's in the chat. He says, "Goddamn was it parasite behavior constantly? It's like a fucking tapeworm." I mean, it's just. As soon as I saw Melton was involved with this and trying to get all the money sent to him, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. It's in people. You can say I'm scared of Cardiff. I'm not. I'm not. If we could just do it on the up and do it.
He won't even show his face. He's got to hide behind. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, and maybe I'm out of line here. I can't take anyone seriously that's hiding behind a fucking dancing produce face or a cartoon. Like, put your fucking face. Put your name to your face. You know, don't hide behind something. We all have skin in the game. Every one of us has skin in the game. People know who I am. People know where I fucking live. People know my employer. I got skin in the game. And I'm not afraid of that. These guys are fucking petrified. Every day they got their buttholes puckered, you know, worried that, oh my God, someone's going to see me without my potato mask on. I mean, he's got a fucking a pantyhose over his fucking fat face going to these events. He's so fucking paranoid. I mean, these guys, come on, you guys are out of control.
No, I've always said it's cowardly behavior. Like the fact that they think they can just say anything to you. Like I don't know anything about you, so you're at an extreme disadvantage. So during this debate, I know he was going to ask me like stuff about the criminal history and all that, and I was just going to ask him.
You've answered 10,000 times. I mean, I busted your chops a little bit, but you've been through it. You know what's coming. But these guys can pick apart every little thing about your life. You're out there. You're wide open. These guys, everything's hidden. It's all in a little box. They got it locked away in a little box because it's safe that way. Because then you can't hurt them. But
so I was going to ask
him, just plug away at whatever they want to say about you, and there's no repercussions. They have no skin in the game.
And I was going to ask him, I go, where do you work? What's your wife's name? Like, I was going to ask him just normal questions that you would ask a normal person. And if he wanted to answer them, I go, well, you're just deflecting. You're not being honest. So I was going to have a debate. I had questions ready to go. I wanted to know. I go, what's your real name? Like, tell me. And like, what are you hiding from? They have a
wall in front of them, and they just throw rocks over the wall, and you've got to just you've got no shield. So it's always going to be in their favor because they're protective of their anonymity. If you don't have skin in the game, like, I can't take you seriously, especially if you can't even follow simple rules, because then it's like, okay, you know that you have the advantage. You know that the table is tilted in your favor, but you can't even fucking take that. You still have to, but I still got to bilk this for every dollar I can. Because that's all these guys think about. You know, they have jobs, but they're worried about $5 here, $10 here. I don't fucking give a fuck. That's why I was like, when you split it, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm doing this for fun. This is like, this amuses me. And Rocco, to his credit, usually is like that. But the rest of these guys, man, they got to get every last fucking penny. And you know where they learned it from? They learned it from the big fat man above them. It's all about bilking every last cent they can get out of everything.
And
because
Melton
they're
knows,
grifters.
and Melton knows every trick in the book on how to do it because he's been around for a long time. He's watched Red Bar do it. He's been in the game, so he knows every trick there is. And I'm getting a lot of this right now. Now we know what the crown is, king bitch. Now you guys are going to listen. This is coming from an anonymous guy calling me a bitch, which is hilarious. And you guys are going to spin it like that. But it was simple. We could have just did this without Melton putting it backdooring himself into this and getting a percentage of it that he doesn't deserve. And this guy's saying, oh, bad idea. Cardiff has 80. So he's live right now collecting super chats, doing his thing. Is he going to split it? I don't think so. No. And that's fine. You know, he's live.
Well, he got what he wanted out of you. He knew he wasn't going to follow through on the rules. So he promoted this all day long. And he knew that he's going to go back on what he promised. And then then I go live. And then I got another fucking griftathon going. So these guys are just so.
He already did a Chad emergency show yesterday where he was grifting off my Saturday episode. So Lance, the truth seeker, who's a guy who really calls balls and strikes down the middle. This makes Melton look weak and absolutely exposed him. This was a brilliant chess move by you that I think the people will wake up to. Not everybody, Lance. You're like one of the few people that sees through the nonsense.
Some people's eyes are opening, though. You're starting to see it. People are starting to wake up to the grift. I mean, you go live, and now Melton is doing to you like what KB used to do sort of with Ray. It's not transformative. He just fucking turns on your stream and then just collects super tips and super chats. I mean, it's really against YouTube terms of service. One of these days, he's going to get fucking whacked for it because it's clearly, a violation. I mean, you have to have some transfer. He doesn't even talk. He's not even on screen. He just screen shares what you're doing and then has all his little fucking sycophants in there giving them money.
It's a rebroadcast. He's literally stealing your content and rebroadcasting it. And he's playing with fire because I know for a fact there are 4 dudes who hate him that every time he does that, they are submitting strikes and one of them's going to go through. And if he wants to do that for what, I don't know, $100, by all means, have fun with it.
Risky business. It really is.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around. How many L's? See, I know you're going to like spin it that way, but there's no L. Let me ask you something. Who's providing content? Like, honestly, if I didn't go to Mersh's house on Saturday, what the fuck would you guys be talking about?
Every show is talking about you right now, Chad. Every one of them. They're not talking about what fucking Melton ate for lunch. They're talking about the stuff that you did. I'll tell you, that Tommy Jordan debate.
Yeah.
A lot of people, oh my God, he caught him with the hairbrush and the this and the that. Or like, yeah, that's a good, like, silly little fucking viral moment. But at the end of the day, anyone that watched that knew that Tommy Jordan's a fucking clown. You fucking mopped him up the whole time. So these guys, they love, and I'll just say one more thing about Melton. Melton is not bringing anyone into his little cave to debate him. Melton's not opening up his door. He just wants to sit his fat ass in his little chair in his little air-conditioned corner, office, wherever his slow wife lets him sit. And he doesn't want to leave that. He just wants to turn on. I mean, I love Kevin, or sometimes, but it's the Kevin Brennan. It's the super chat machine. Just turn it on, get your money. And that's all he wants to do. He wants to do the minimal amount of effort. He just wants to sit there and let his fucking his troll army just roll up and give them their money and buy their memberships and rinse and repeat. And that's all he does. He's gotten so fat and lazy with this.
And I've offered him to come on, and I would have obviously split it. But at the same time, the last I called into a show, he would hang up on me. I went on MLC when he was there. He would leave the screen. So Melton can act like he's a badass, but he's scared of confrontation. He's proved it time and time again. And I'm making things happen. He's doing nothing, literally nothing, except taking dummies' money, as I quote him. Mr. Panhandler, been a member for 6 months. Z-Man and $2 Dan is the duo the Devilverse didn't know it needed. Listen, I haven't always been on on Dan's side with things, but we've kind of come around on a lot of this, and I think that
we've had similar enemies. I mean, I think we're seeing things the same way. My enemy's enemy is my enemy. It's very easy to poke fun at anyone, really. I mean, I do it for everybody, but I mean, the battle lines are being drawn. I think it's very clear who's in this for the long haul, who's doing it the right way, who's trying to create like original content. No one is clipping Melton. You know why they're always clipping Melton? Because he's not doing anything.
Well, he
doesn't create any content.
He pays Doom to clip him, and Doom's up his ass. Only 800 people watching Cardiff. He went on before me to grift. I went on to explain myself to tell you exactly what happened. So of course he's going to have more people watching. There's interest there. Yeah. I mean, you guys. I know you guys just don't like me, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, I tried to do the right thing. And I would have been a fool if I would have went live and Melton got a percentage of the money. He doesn't deserve it. He just doesn't. He does. Oh, I'm going to split it with Rocco and Tukey because I didn't purposely, because Cardiff wanted to do it on Thursday. It's Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be here. So I said I could do it tonight. I didn't try to jack their time slot. I don't think Tukey was doing a show tonight. I think he did like a bunch of shows this weekend and he was done. But he agreed to moderate the thing. And I knew they were going to bring eyes. I knew there was going to be viewers and super chatters, and I wouldn't have ripped them off. But Melton had to cut himself in on it. That's what he said, and he knew that. So that's
he
where
had to come in like Kool-Aid Man and fucking insert himself into something that wasn't his fucking business. Like I don't know why he had to get involved. Like shut your fat ass up.
Yeah, and again,
everybody loses. The audience loses. The audience loses because you had to get your fucking pound of flesh for something that wasn't even your fucking deal.
People wanted
to be involved in everything.
People wanted to see me and Cardiff go at it forever. And like every time I put up one of those polls, who do you want me to date? It was always Cardiff. And the whole narrative, I'm scared of him and all that other shit. And now people are like, oh, I ran from him. I did not. Listen, Melton doesn't deserve a penny of any of this, period. And if I ever do this debate with Cardiff down the road, I'm going to have to do it like last minute where they don't have time to plan for anything and Melton doesn't have time to do, get in on it. It's going to have to be last minute. Like, okay, we're doing it in the next half hour. And that's how it's got to be. I mean, I don't know. Am I in the wrong, Dan? I mean, you call balls and strikes. You see things.
No, man. Here's the deal. I'm as much of a fucking asshole as anyone.
Mhm.
I could follow the rules. I was like, this will be fun. It'll be fun to have a chance to fucking play off Chad and fucking go back and forth and kind of do that. But everybody else, this is the biggest problem. This is what's the suffering aspect of the dabble verse, if we want to, call it that, which I fucking hate that term. But all of these motherfuckers, they all think that they're so special that they deserve to make a ton of money and do the minimal amount of work and that everyone should kiss their ass. They just turn on fucking YouTube and they get money. They don't want to fucking put in the work. They don't want to put in the hours. They don't want to put in the effort. And they don't want to play by rules. They want everybody is so fucking greedy. And the worst part about being greedy, if you're going to be greedy, be fucking good. Be fucking Michael Jordan. I'll pay Michael Jordan $50 million a year to fucking play on my basketball team, but I'm not paying fucking Latrell Sprewell or some guy who's gonna fucking choke the coach. All right, bring value. Like bring something new to these guys. It's gotten so stale. I mean, numbers are down. You know why numbers are down? Because people don't want to fucking. It's a tough economy out there. No one wants to give you $2, for you to just fucking play the clip that they've seen 10 times. Like, I mean. This week was crazy. I mean, I can't tell you how many times they played that fucking clip of you outside of Mersh's house. Now, that's cool for you because you created it, but these people, they have nothing else to talk about because they have no interest. They have no lives. Most of these people are fucking incels. I mean, they're not married. Mersh has a girlfriend. I don't know if you know anything about that.
I news to me. Holy shit. Breaking news.
Well, he calls her girlfriend, but she's a slut. She's like a groupie that just is spending the weekend with him. She just fucked like 10 other fucking YouTubers. And now Mersh is like 11th in line. And he thinks he's like a hot shit with his girlfriend. I mean, come on, dude. He talks about, I had all these strippers back in the day. You're not pulling strippers anymore. You're pulling fucking 2s out of 10 that are going through fucking YouTube streamers like, left and right. So, I mean, all of these guys, they talk a big game, but at the end of the day, they're not fucking doing anything. They're all out of ideas and they just want the money. They're all in it for the money. They're not in it for the love of the game. And it shows. It comes across with what they're putting out for content.
I mean, going back to like Kevin Brennan, at least he went to Stuttering John's show and tried to get something going with that, and John got kicked out, and it's just, but none of these guys are doing anything to create anything. And listen, I'm guilty of watching the clips and falling into that, but you're going to have your ups and down weeks and all that. But at the end of the day, I really do want to come up with things and do things and try something different. Like I'm putting together a Jeopardy game right now, just something different. Yeah. And I'm trying these debates. There's another thing you and I are talking about doing something like
talking about things. Yeah.
Yeah. Like let's keep creating and doing things. But at the end of the day, they just want to fall into this. We're part of the Onion Army camp and Chad's bad. And that's what it is. And listen, even this Hackamania thing, like, do you think Melton's working on a show? He's not. The first year, he didn't even do stand-up when he was promoting he was doing stand-up. He mailed in a fucking podcast. Like, what is the show at Hackamania? Like, what are you guys going to do? Carl's going to go watch Steel Toe and Opie and Stuttering John? Oh, wow, here's more money. That's going to be fascinating.
Let's talk about Hackamania a little bit, shall we? So
yeah.
I've actually talked to some people that have gone to Hackamania, Brian Land and some other people that will remain nameless. And to your point, I had somebody telling me today, I said, well, Melton doesn't create anything. And somebody was like, well, Melton does Hackamania. Hackamania is a bunch of Discord dorks hanging out at a bar, shooting the breeze. And once again, hey, they're friends. You want to meet up? That's great. Okay, you go to Vegas. You stay at the same hotel. You go to the bar. You fraternize. You hang out with Shmuel Buckman. He gives you $20. You see Sketty Tooth John. You see Michaela. You see all the all the usual suspects. And then, okay, so that's cool. All right, so hang out. All right, great. But the event, okay, this is Hackamania. This is going to be some fucking amazing event. We're in fucking Vegas. This is great. No, you sit in a hall, basically like basically where people have dinner, and you watch Carl or Melton or Tukey or whoever else they've invited do their YouTube show. And there's nothing special about it. it's basically you could just watch it from the comfort of your own home. So what exactly do you get out of this? It's just basically an excuse for Melton and his buddies he flies out all his buddies, all expenses paid, but who pays? It's all the, basically he looks at those people as rubes. They're paying for Melton to have a party with all his buddies. He flies them in. Carl flies in his whole crew. Tukey flies in his crew. I mean, I heard they were bringing in like Christian Blad and some other random people. Like Christian Blad gets fewer numbers than I do. Like, who the fuck are these guys? And all of their little buddies, they all have a promo code.
What about Eric Zane?
Oh, Eric Zane. Who the fuck is Eric Zane? I mean, there's all these like no-name fucking nobodies, but they're all buddies. They're all in their little crew. So you bring in and they're all expenses paid. They get to stay for free and they get to go to steak dinners on the back of everybody else who have to overpay to hang out at a bar together and then sit and watch a shitty YouTube show in a fucking restaurant. That's Hackamania. So enjoy. It sounds amazing. It sounds fantastic. And they don't even stay at a good hotel. They had bed bugs at this fucking hotel. So enjoy your bed bug hotel, your rat infested fucking Vegas event, and you get nothing out of it except everybody gets to put their nose up and look down on you because you're lower on the totem pole. So you have to kiss up to them, pay for, to shake Melton's hand, you got to pay $250. To shake Hunchy's hand, you gotta get a VIP ticket. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. These guys off their own ass.
See, I've met Melton. I know Melton. I met him in real life, and he's just such, whatever he presents himself as and has people perceive him, he's not that guy. And he knows I know that. And I always get shit that I did as super tips and all that. If I could go back and do it all over, I would never do it. I was in a bad spot. He got me in a bad spot. He knows I was in a vulnerable spot. And
you I didn't know quick, though. You figured it out quick. I mean, like, at least you didn't double down on it. You said, "Hey, you know what? I was wrong. Okay, let's go back to YouTube. I'll take a bigger cut to YouTube, but I'm not fucking doing business." I mean, you can't trust the guy. I mean, why would you ever want to do business with him?
You don't. And that's, to my defense, and I will defend myself, I ditched it. Like, as soon as he started fucking with my money, I go, okay, this guy's that's why he did this. He wants control over you. He wants to fuck with you. I go, I'm not going to give it to him. He's not that guy. He never will be. And that's why I'm so defensive against him. Ozone's been a member. He's always trolling right now. Chad, you have found your Vince the lawyer. Later this week, Dan will be door dashing you beer on your stream. No, listen, I know what you're thinking, and I get it. PL, Melton ruined this whole thing. I saw a 2-day-old Domino's pizza stain on a shirt today. He's not doing well physically and mentally, poor guy. I mean, he's vaping nonstop. Lance was just watching Carter's show. He generally seems upset with Melton as well, seeming more and more like this was a Melton trying to crash the party and control everything as usual. Well, I'm going to put it out this. I just sent a link to Carter. If he wants to come on with Dan and I, he's more than welcome to. And I'll split it with him. That's fine. If he wants to come on right now, he's more than welcome to. He has the link, and I sent it to Rocco too. And
this is real talk right here, man. I mean, this is as real as it gets. So you want to come on and do real talk? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm down for that.
Yeah, because now if Melton snipes, he's not going to have that in, and he can't use the excuse. He's going to split it with those guys. Like, this is what it is. I'll split it with those guys, and don't give Melton a fucking dime, because that's what he's trying to do. Here's your boy. A crown doesn't make you a king. Aura does. Showing up to a guy's house while he's asleep makes you a scared little girl. According to Granny Mershey, according to Granny, you were up. You talked to him while I was there. So is Granny lying? I don't know.
And I love that he talks about, like, dude, you're sleeping at 12:30 or 1 o'clock on in the afternoon as a 40-something-year-old man. Like, you're proud of that. I mean, that's degenerate behavior. That's pathetic. I mean, even people that stay out drinking all night get up by like 10 or 11 in the morning. Like, wake the fuck up, you fucking degenerate.
Look, I haven't slept past 10 o'clock. I'm not joking, since my 20s. Like, and I'm a comic. I'm out late. There's nights where, I mean, even when I lived in New York City, I was up by 10. Like, come on, dude. Get your shit together. Don't worry about me. I'm running shit, dude. And again, hey, Mersh, since you said I'm scared and I hit the mute button in that little narrative, I'm extending the offer to you. Listen, Mersh, listen. Come on my stream. I'll split half the money. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it here, we'll do it on Kevin's channel, where he said he'll split all the money between you and I. And then let's see who's funny for an hour and who's more engaging. Let's see. So how are you going to spin that? Am I still scared of you? Like, you got to figure it out, man. What is it? Am I scared or I'm not scared? What, you can't have it both ways. It's like when, oh, Chad's gay. Chad doesn't have a girlfriend. Chad does have a girlfriend. Like, what is it? Make up your mind.
You can't win with these fucking guys. It's not even worth arguing that stupid fucking personal shit.
You're a coward. Dan stinks. Send Cardiff the link. I just did. Redeem yourself. Dan's mad because his parents stunk. No, Dan was great. He was great. And there was a lot of money generated, and he didn't take $1 of it.
Yeah, and by the way, just for the people playing at home, these debate shows, some people liked him, some people didn't like him. They were money makers. You were pulling in decent cash in these. I mean, they were all like $250, $350 kind of nights. I mean, for an hour and a half. That's fucking good money for fucking Dabbleverse shit. So, say what you will, say it was boring, say there wasn't a good appearance. I mean, they were money makers, and people were watching. You're
really afraid to debate the potato. I can't speak. I'm sorry about that. Hey, it's the sorcerer. Dan raised a good point though. Why was there no hair in that brush? Oh God, Dan, because she's not a dirty bitch. I'm sorry. I know. I don't think this is a real sorcerer.
What? Deb showed a brush that she had at her house. There was no hair in it. She says, I clean it out all the time. So like, I mean, maybe it's a new brush. Okay. Oh my God, that's the smoking gun. I mean, come on. Really?
Yeah, and Kevin had the same thing. And I had a million DMs from women saying, yeah, my brush doesn't have hair in it. Well, I tell you what, Dan, do you want to stick around? Because this is for everyone saying I'm a coward and all this other stuff. You're about to get what you wanted. And we threw off the fucking fat fuck who was trying to grift off of it. Here he is, everybody. Cardiff Electric.
So how are you going to spin this that you're not a coward, Chad?
You're on right now.
You're on right now. You tease this entire. You know how stupid you are. You tease this show all fucking day. All day you built this drama that we're going to do this show tonight, and then you back out because you're scared. You know you're gonna fail, like you fail at everything.
No.
Let your buddy Melton get involved then. Why didn't
Cardiff?
What does Melton have to do with anything? I agree to all your stupid rules.
Melton wasn't involved. Melton wasn't part of the fucking deal.
Melton stream snipes every show Chad does. He's never canceled the show.
He was trying to redirect all the money to him, and he was going to split it 3 ways between you and Rocco and him. He has no part of this. And I'm going to tell you something right now, Cardiff. I said it on MLC. I had every intentions on splitting the money with you.
I don't
every
care.
intentions.
I didn't even want a penny from you. I wouldn't have taken a penny from you.
But I understand I was going to get a lot of the super chats. I knew I was going to get a lot of the money from your fans and all that.
Or how about you just do a show that people want to watch and super chat instead of worrying about who's watching and who's sniping?
Quit pandering. Listen, this is what it is. Melton's trying to get in on the action. That's a fact. And you won't say anything bad because you're in business with him with super tips and hackamania. And you naturally don't like me. So you're going to go to bat for Melton. You're going to go to bat for Carl. That's what you do. That's what you do. No one's afraid of you. That's why you're here right now.
No one's afraid of me. So the big debate that you planned all day, you're afraid of.
You're here.
I'm here.
You're here. So what's the excuse? Who's scared?
Who's scared? Chad, you are.
I threw Melton off the scent. I got rid of him.
You had Mersh right in front of you on MLC. You played,
and I just extended the offer. Let's go on MLC, Mersh. Okay. I was fucking drunk and I hit mute on the roadcaster. That's a fucking lie, and you know it. You know it. Cardiff, you know that was a fucking lie.
Hit mute on the roadcaster right now.
I know where it is right now.
Oh, now you know where it is. You just learned it this week. You've had a roadcaster for 2.5 years.
And I never hit mute on it. Listen, this is a dead issue. This is a dead issue. You can keep hammering it. I'm telling you exactly what the fuck happened, dude.
Not a dead issue.
I was drunk.
Don't legislate the past, Cardiff. Come on, you're here right now. Fucking make it about the moment.
Dan, you're right. You're right.
And
Thank
again,
you for being the voice of reason, Dan.
And honestly, Mersh, let's go on MLC. He said we'd split it and let's go toe to toe for an hour and talk shit and see who comes out on top. I'm in. We don't have to do it on my channel if you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, but you couldn't do it when you had the chance. You had the chance already to do it.
Cardiff, listen, I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay?
That's your excuse for everything in life, isn't it?
No, it's not. I know you're trying to make a joke there.
It really does seem to be.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. I was drunk that night. I was at a fucking party all day my neighbors were having. I jumped on and I hit the wrong fucking button. I didn't know what I was doing.
I mean, did you film any children that day?
Are you like, what are you, Tommy Jordan doing all the hack bits right now?
I'll wait.
Like seriously, I mean, you're so gay. You're so gay and so lame.
All right, I'm gay. You're the one that canceled our big debate.
You're here. You're here. Let's go. Let's go. And here, listen, this is working my disadvantage because I had a big buildup with people waiting, and now I deleted it all, and now it's like
stupid.
I killed all momentum. No, I'm not letting Melton get a fucking dime.
Why are you doing it now? Just like you think you won, you beat Mersh somehow by showing up on his across the street from his house.
Do you guys all get together and pander together? Do you guys just all like pander?
We have
like,
pander meetings. We go to Pander Express and we have pander meetings, shithead.
Was that the joke?
Yeah, that was the joke.
Pander Express. Pretty fucking good.
Okay, so why did you wake up this morning and have other people invite me to do a debate that you had no intention of doing?
I had every intention on doing.
So then do it. So
Chow, did I not send you the links? Then you did I not have every attention until I saw Melton was backdooring himself into this?
Yeah, and these guys didn't know, like, we have a new system for like judging the debate that we're going to implement tonight for the first time.
Oh, good.
And it really depends on the chat, and you cannot
wearing a potato filter minus 500.
No. It's like AI and all this shit. It's like really
good.
cutting edge shit. Like taking the transcript of the debate and incorporating the chat. So that's why we can't do any sniping. It's just a no-go for debates. Any other time, it's fine.
But you know what? You know what, Chad, if you had verbalized it like that on Twitter, I would have understood. That makes a lot of sense to me. There was an AI debate judging system that needed to be implemented, so you couldn't have sniping. I got it.
Shut up and debate.
So what do you want?
Unfiltered for an hour. And listen.
Yes.
Are you broadcasting right now?
On my channel, yes. I'm still on my channel. I'm not there. I'm here.
So how am I getting an advantage of this if you're broadcasting? Like, there's no advantage for me.
Oh, so you thought I was coming over here and the 800 people that are watching on my channel were going to come over. No, they're still over there watching this right now.
Well, that's right. So how am I scared of you, and how am I at a disadvantage right now?
How are you at a disadvantage? I never
how am I at an advantage
intellectually?
How am I at an advantage of you right now? I'm not. You have 800 people watching you.
Advantage of me. When did I make the claim? What claim are you asking me to justify?
You're saying I'm scared. I ran. I'm not. I'm here.
Okay, but why weren't you here when we had a show scheduled that you decided to schedule this morning?
How are you not listening? I didn't want Melton to get a fucking dime from this and split it with you. How are you not listening?
Why are you so
Why doesn't that register?
Melton?
Why does that not register in your head? I don't want Melton to get a dime of something that we built, content we were creating, and he was just going to lazy snipe it and take a chunk of it and redirect all the super tips there.
The content you were creating was, okay, Cardiff, go ahead.
Yeah.
That was the content you were going to create.
We're going to go back and forth like we're doing now. What do you think this is, you motherfucker? It's a back and forth, bitch.
I think this is an idiot in a fucking Burger King helmet, and that's coming from a guy in a potato.
A helmet?
Filter. Yes, a crown, whatever.
Well, I gotta focus in on that because that's what you guys do. Like if you say something and you mispronounce, you got to focus in on it. So a helmet?
Yeah, a helmet. Chad,
a helmet.
Do you understand when we focus in on you saying Saul and doxed? We focus in on it. We only do it because we know it annoys you.
Chad fears potatoes. I do.
You do. You've run for me every time. I'm congratulations. I'm proud of you for actually doing this.
We're here. We're here.
We are here. So what do you want?
So we're gonna go set it up, shall Dan? What do you guys have to say?
Well, it's your show, shit for
no, because we had a moderator in Rocco.
Plan, yeah, and I was
you can't think on your feet, professional comedian of 27 years.
We had it all set up.
We'll do it. Do what you had set up.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up for 1 second.
Your show.
Shut the fuck up. Rocco was going to come on. He was going to introduce us both, and then we're going to bring us on and go back and forth. That's how we were going to do it.
Okay. So let's do that then. Go back and forth.
I had one question. I wasn't going
All
to be a part of the debate because I kind of helped set it up, and I was going to be the impartial judge because I'm like objective. I call balls and strikes.
Mhm.
But this is the one question I want each person to answer for 60 seconds. Who drew first blood? Card, if you go first.
Well, it depends on your definition of who drew first blood. What Chad is going to tell you is that I piled on him and I made jokes at his expense.
No,
like,
I'm
hurt
not
his
going to.
feelings.
I
I
wasn't
have
going to say
60
that.
seconds, sir.
I wasn't going to say that.
I have 60 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
So that's what I believe Chad is going to say. And everything I did with Chad was jokes. We made parody songs. We laughed at his videos. But Chad would be the first one that drew first blood, either when he porn bombed my channel and Tuki's channel, or when he actually laid a strike on my channel. Thank you. Is my 60 seconds up? Baba
Okay,
Booey, Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis.
Hey, go, General Mudd. What is your recollection of who drew first blood?
How long
Well,
is
my-
60 seconds?
Start.
Oh, you doing Rocco's impression now?
Yeah. Sucks, doesn't
It's
it?
so good. It's so
Just
good.
go answer the question, shithead.
Basically, he started coming around. He was fucking with me when I was like fucking wet brain out of my mind, and I didn't know who he was. And I brought him on a couple times. I don't even remember, be honest with you. But I never found him funny. I still don't. Like, I just don't find you funny.
You said differently in the episode.
Am I allowed to talk? Am I allowed to talk?
Oh, yes, of course.
And you can say whatever you want afterwards.
Of course.
I just don't find you funny. Like, I think you're a hack, and you come in with all these dumb stock lines and your tone of your voice. Comedy's subjective, right? You don't like me, I don't like you. And to be honest with you, you creep me out. You're with this filter. No one knows anything about you. You're at an advantage already because what am I you're gonna talk about your wife? You're gonna talk about your job. You're not gonna talk about any of it. We don't know. But at the same time, you can nitpick little things of my life all the time, and then you can create your own narrative at the same time. So with that being said, you creep me out. I don't find you funny, and I just didn't want to communicate with you. I didn't want you around, and that's what it was. Rack me?
Correct me.
Well, we're all gentlemen here. We're all gentlemen here
Mhm.
who enjoy great comedy. And
4 men, 7 lips.
I want to know what
What a hack.
why you think you are funnier or more comedic than the other one. So I'll ask Chad, you first. Why do you what do you have comedically that the potato doesn't?
I mean, it's kind of a dumb question, but it's just, I don't know. I do comedy in real life. I get paid for it in real life, and I don't know. It's subjective on what you like and what you want, but if you really want to see I don't know why Cardiff doesn't go perform by himself everywhere. I don't get it. Why don't you just go do your hilarity and just do Cardiff Presents, somewhere in Canada? Why do you have to go and team up with Carl and everybody if you're so good at it?
Is that your response? Is that why you're funnier than me? Because I should go do comedy by myself?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're like this funny guy that, like, why don't you pursue it and really take a chance?
I've never claimed to be a stand-up comedian, nor do I have any, do I aspire to be a stand-up comedian. I'm actually here to encourage many stand-up comedians to stop being stand-up comedians.
Right,
Because we
like
Ray.
it, but I like it. It's fun.
You're horrible at it.
I'm
And
not.
You're not doing well.
The funny
here's the point.
funniest people in the world think I'm funny, but you don't. I don't get it.
Funniest people in the world think you're funny.
Yeah.
The reason, Chad, that you are clout chasing me tonight is because I've built a bigger audience on YouTube just using my words than you've been able to do in 27 years.
Yeah, but you have gimmicks. You have a filter. These are all
gimmicks.
tricks.
Yes,
They're all
these are
tricks.
That's it.
Do it as you. What's your real name? What's your real name?
Oh, you almost got me. I'm just sneaky
but I'm
devil.
just saying,
You
come
you
on without the
almost
filter.
got me.
Come on with your real name and just bring it.
How
You
does
can't.
my real?
You need tricks. This is your steroids. It's like Barry Bonds not getting the Hall of Fame. You need your roids.
Okay, so I will give you the filter. I will set you up. I will zoom into your computer like you let Melton do to set up super tips, and I will set up,
which was a
the
big
potato
mistake.
Filter. It was. We got a lot of information out of that.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I wiped the computer after that.
Good. You should have wiped it after all the jizz you had on it from jacking off the gate.
Was that another joke?
It is. I will set you up with the exact filter I have.
But it's gay. It's gay.
But then why are people watching it?
Because
Why do
they're a bunch of
people like it?
potheads and weirdos and tweakers that just internet dwellers. They're like, oh, cool, man. It's a floating potato, bro.
So
Here's
you think
$20.
so? Your audience of fans is more sophisticated than the stoners that like watching the potatoes. Is that what you're saying?
But that's what it
You're
is.
highbrow?
You know it. You've been to the Hackamania. We've seen what these
Highbrow
guys.
comedy from one lip. Is that
These
what we're
John
led to believe
Denny.
here?
God, what a hack joke.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, why another man looking at my lips? Like, why are men looking at my lips and the women never say anything? I'm just curious. Why is that?
Why are the men? Yeah, because Chad, we know
You,
it's something
Melton, like just the obese,
say
fucking weird dudes, just creep. Do you not think you're a creepy guy?
Sure, fine. I'm a creepy guy. What's your point? I'm having fun on the internet, and
But
you think
why do you blame me not being creeped out by you? Or am I supposed to think you're brilliant?
I don't give a shit what you think. And that's the thing. That's part of the point I wanted to get across tonight. I don't know why you care so much about what every chatter thinks.
I don't.
You do. You block all the
I
chatters.
don't.
Your thing. You've had
I don't block
more
anybody.
wars. You've had more wars with chatters, Chad, than Israel and Palestine. Like
Great
you're just
analogy.
constantly at war. Yeah, it is a great, and it's topical too. You fuckhead. It's you go to war with all these people, and none of them are your fault.
But why do you care?
Because you sit here and do a show about it, and I cover your show. That's why I care.
But it's
I'm
like
laughing at you.
I don't care if they're fucking assholes. They're assholes. I don't care if they're
No, we
giving me
obviously-
$100, $20. You don't own me.
But
I'm
you
not going to
obviously-
pander them like you do.
Yeah, pander them. You
do.
obviously do care, and that's
You
why
do.
we do. That's why we make fun of One Lip, because One Lip gets a reaction from you. When are you going to learn?
I don't
If you
care. It
you
creeps
do
me out that
care. You react.
it
Why
creep-
did you line up? Why did you set
because
up?
it creeps
Why
me out
did-
when men look at my lips. It creeps me out. It's weird.
It creeps me out when men film 12-year-old girls playing basketball.
That's the most
That
Dan.
creeps me out too.
Dan, did you see that? What he's talking about?
That was. I mean, come on, that's blown. You're blowing that out of proportion. I mean, yeah, he took a video of people playing basketball. It wasn't fucking creepy in any way, shape, or form.
Convicted felon. Okay, sure.
I'm
All right,
not.
I got a
Yeah,
question.
you
Let's-
play.
I'm
You
not.
play down. It's fine. Whatever.
okay.
Dan's
Who
got
is
next question.
So okay. So which up and coming? This is for Cardiff.
Mhm.
Which up and coming creators do you actually respect the most, and why?
Which up and coming creators do I respect?
Non-gatekeepers, so not Melton, not people that have been around.
I wouldn't
for a
call
while.
Melton up and coming.
No, I wouldn't either. So that's up and coming. So
Almost
who
dead.
do you
I'd call him
respect?
that.
Who do you like? Who do you think has a future, a long-term future?
I'm not
Alright,
sure
someone-
what you're. I'm not sure what
someone-
you're up to, Dan, but it might be you.
Okay, we'll give you a point for that.
Tommy
That's cool.
Tommy Jordan, I think, is definitely a candidate for Rookie of the Year. I mean, Tommy Jordan did a fantastic job on this show with one CHADZUMOCK.
What do you
Yeah,
like most
especially
about
on that.
Tommy?
He's willing to go that extra mile. He's funny. I think he's got something. That's all.
Okay,
I like
good
the
answer.
Tommy Jordan.
Chad, what about you?
Up and coming?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. I really don't.
Why do you always have to act like you're too big for this?
I
Why do you
am.
have to act like you're not.
I'm talking
You're
to
not.
I'm talking to a filter right
Yeah,
now.
and
It's
I'm big.
embarrassing.
And I'm bigger than you.
You're not that big. It doesn't
this.
matter. You pander.
Okay,
It's
so
what you do.
And if you wanted to do this for a living, Chad, you would pander as well. That's how you get an audience. That's if
I'd rather have
if
5
pandering-
diehards than 100 people I pander to.
Yeah, you
That's-
have 5 diehards, and then you fight with them because you see them in someone else's chat.
I do not.
And then you chase them away.
I do not. Bill
You've
from
done it.
Jersey, they're all here. Fernham, all my
For now.
guys.
For now, wait.
No,
for
no,
it.
they're not going anywhere. They're not going.
We'll see.
I don't like flim flam fickle people that just go where the leaf of the wind or who they think deems the cool kids.
You're gonna make me choke with your flim flam. What did you say? Idiot. Chad, you're never mind. Next question.
No, go ahead. You're
No.
brilliant.
I am brilliant. Thank you. Next question.
I'm just coming. I wasn't supposed to moderate this, so I don't have any. I was the judge, so I wanted to be impartial. But what is one trait the other person has that you do admire?
Ooh,
Go.
great question.
Cardiff, you first.
I went first on the last one.
Fine. You go first, Lord Mock.
He knows how to run Evie Mucks well.
Ooh, that's and I know why you like that, because you would still be on Super Tips today if you could run EV Muxwell.
No, I learned how to run it. I just no. Melton started fucking with my voices and my money, and because I call him a creep,
Mhm.
and that's why I got out. No, that's why. That is why.
That's not why.
No, that is why.
Okay, well,
That is why. Don't tell me what's why. I'm telling you what's why.
okay.
Melton started fucking with my money, and I go, this is a bad look. I shouldn't be on this right now. I got my monetization back. I said, fuck them. I'd rather have you two take 30% than Melton take 10 and have control over me and me look like a bitch. That's why I got rid of it.
Did you really
That's
lose
why.
monetization, or was that a work?
I swear on anything sacred, I lost monetization. I got the emails, everything to prove it. I wouldn't have been in a panic like I was if I didn't. And I didn't know when it was coming back. Because what happened was they took away everything because people will purchase views. And I forgot what exactly, they would like double click or whatever. They thought I was trying to like, I don't know what the terms are of getting money from page clicks or whatever. But I'm just lucky I got it back.
You are. You are. You wouldn't be making all the money you're making tonight if you didn't get it back.
Well, I mean, you're going to make a fortune over on your page right now. I'm not going to make anything. So
tip.gg/com is
See, that's exactly what I told you not to do. But
Okay,
you're already
well,
going to make a ton of money. So I got fucked in the long haul. So you made all the money. And the difference between me and you is I was going to split it with you. I was going to split it.
I don't want your money.
I said it on MLC today.
Nothing for you. I want nothing from you. I didn't ask for money. There was no negotiation.
But I was going to.
Let me ask you.
But you're going to let Melton take all of the money and split. Melton was going to split it between you and Rocco. Did you not see the tweet, or am I lying?
I saw the tweet. Who gives a fuck? You changed the direction of your show because of a tweet? Have a fucking backbone. Do the show
I
that
did.
you planned to do this morning.
I did. Are you not here?
Oh,
The only person that didn't show up was Rocco, bro.
I sent him the link.
Because the king over here canceled the show.
Yeah, but
Jesus Christ.
well, we had it set up a special way where, like, after 1 hour, we were gonna assess where it was, and then
And the AI.
yeah, with judging. So I wanted it to go a certain way, and yeah, it's just we can't do snipes. That's the rule. So, but
All right.
Dan, you got a question to kick this?
Yeah.
I have one question. Can I ask a question of Chad?
Mm-hmm.
Chad,
And then, wait, before you do that, then
Yeah.
Chad has the ability to ask whatever question he wants back.
he's had the entire ability this entire
Okay,
time.
well, we're just keeping it equal here. That's all.
One for
We're just
one.
gonna
Okay.
keep-
Cardiff, just you're being very, very yappy. Just calm down.
Isn't that what you want on a show? Because you can't talk. Okay, Chad, did you steal any credit card? Don't tell. I don't want to know. I'm not asking what the charges were. I'm not asking what was peeled down. Did you take a credit card that wasn't yours and use it for something?
Is this your gotcha moment? I got him.
It's a question because you never own up to anything.
But
I'm asking
what
you
is
to own
it?
up to this.
So something from 5 years ago that's sealed off the record completely. This is something you need to know right now.
Because you keep screaming about
Well,
it that it was a
but-
misunderstanding.
No. I'll say this. This all I owe you. I don't owe you anything, by the way.
You don't.
Literally, half those charges were not mine at all. I'll leave it at that. That's all you need to know.
Half were. So the answer is yes. You stole a credit card and you used it. Why can't you just say that?
Because it's none of your business. It really isn't.
But it is. I'm asking the question.
No, it's done. It's sealed. It's gone. It's over. It's a wrap.
You talk about it on the show.
It was called you Melton. Cardiff, I think it's a little disingenuous though of you. We don't know your name, your identity. We can't look up your rap sheet. For all I know, you have 5 DUIs, but we can't call that in. We can't put you on the stand for that.
What do you want to know?
I want to know your wife's
I mean, you
name.
can say whatever you want.
Why do you want to know my wife's name?
We
Just-
don't.
why do you want to know about the credit cards?
You have no
Where-
potato skin in the game here, buddy. Like,
Hey,
I mean,
Cardiff, where do you live?
You want my address? See,
Yeah.
this is what Chad wants. Chad wants to be able to come to my house.
No. You want to know things. I want to know things. Where did you go to high
tell us
school?
where you live and your name, and then we'll persecute Chad for his
Okay.
rap sheet.
Where'd you go to high school? Where'd you go to college? Why didn't you have kids?
Well, Chad, let's remember when you thought you knew where the college that I worked at, when you thought you had my name, when you thought you had my picture, what did you do with it?
I just posted it and I didn't say it was you and I didn't know where it was going.
Many times over
Cardiff,
and over
when did you
again.
stop beating your wife? When did you
Sorry?
stop doing that? When did you stop beating your wife?
Today.
Okay.
Where'd you go to
that's
college
how that
for?
works? Like we can just throw anything out there and have it stick to you.
Fine.
Yeah, where'd you go to college?
What is it? Why do you want to know where I went to college?
Because I'm talking like normal people talk. Like
Is that what we're doing? Is that what this show was? Talking like normal people
you
talk?
asking questions. You're asking
Chad.
questions. I'm asking questions.
Chad, you invited me on this show to
Yeah,
have
we're
a
debating.
lively
You
debate.
asked me questions about credit cards. Now I'm asking you where you went to high school. What'd you do for a living? Like, I want to know things. You don't share anything. I'm at a total disadvantage here.
Well, that's not a question I'm going to answer, King Zumock.
Okay,
Why?
I'll ask a question on Chad's behalf. Why
Go
do you feel the need that you have to hide behind a filter?
The filter's always been a gag. It's
But
just
it's
a gag.
tired. It's done. It's a wrap.
Then
So
why
if
do
it's a gag,
people
then
still watch?
why not go away from the gag? What makes you have to continue with the gag?
Because it's what I do. Why should I give it up? Because Chad wants me to. More people like that I do it than don't like that I do it.
Okay,
Why don't
but
you just try
but
to do
you're
a show
using
as
it
yourself
skill.
and see if
You
it goes well?
Understand how that works, right? You're using the gag, you call it, as a shield so that people can't criticize you for anything that you're criticizing Chad for. You're going very personal with him.
Do you not
You have no way to be
understand
able to
this?
retort that because you hide behind a mask.
What do you want to know? You want to
I'm
know my
asking
criminal
you.
record?
You won't
me my
ask any
criminal- You asked me
questions.
where I went to high school. You asked me my wife's name.
Yeah, you
dummy.
won't answer any of this stuff.
Why? Where? God damn,
Take off the
because
mask. That's what we're asking for.
That wasn't part of the
You're
arrangement.
not
was
going
it?
to do it. You'll never do it.
I will
You
do.
said you said you'd do it for $1,000 once, and you had no problem doing it. So why is there a
never said
problem?
I would do it for $1,000. You were going to get $1,000, and I was going to do it. That's what I was willing to do to get you to face me, dummy. And you passed on it. You coward. You
No, I
chickened out
never
of that.
passed on it. I said,
I'd
let's
have more
do it.
respect for you if you just said, "Hey, I'm worried about my job. I'm worried about, I feel like." But you can't even say that. You have to. You have to pretend like you're all above everything. Like, at least fucking own up to why you do it. Either you're disgustingly awful looking, or you're just
What
trying
is
to
that?
protect your anonymity, which is fine. But just say it. Be a man and say that instead of like, "Oh well, it makes the kids laugh." Oh, like just Tuki's puppet. No, you're disingenuous.
Okay,
and
okay,
you know
okay.
it.
Okay. Do I want people like Chad to know my name and address? Is that what you're asking me?
What am I going to do?
What are you going to do? What did you do this weekend, dummy? Do I want
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You didn't show up at Mersh's house this weekend?
I didn't step on his property.
You
I didn't
don't-
break
you
a
don't-
law.
You don't see that how that crosses a line.
No, I didn't do anything.
Mersh ever show up at your house?
Why
Remember
didn't the police arrest me when they showed up? Why they just said
you didn't break a law, Chad?
exactly?
fucking
So what am
kidding.
I going to do to you?
crossed
You're in
a
Canada.
line.
Nobody's coming to your fucking house, dude.
Nobody
You
cares.
crossed a line. Dan, again, when this shithead over here thought he had my name, thought he had where I worked.
What did I do? I put
What?
something out on Twitter. Like I didn't say, "Hey, go get Cardiff." I go, "Here's something."
Between you and me, Chad probably wouldn't be able to get into Canada with,
That's
some of
true.
the
Yeah,
stuff he does.
That's
so,
fact, Jack.
so you're
No,
probably
but
safe.
he tweeted out the name of the school that he thought I worked at and said, "Hey, Cardiff Electric Works here. Here's the
I never
picture."
said that. I just put
did.
out
I
that
have
school.
the tweets. I played them at Hackamania. I showed them at Hackamania. I could pull them out today if you want. But that's what people like Chad do with the information. And that's why.
Why are you so
afraid?
afraid of everything? Why are you such a coward?
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm ugly. I'm horrendous. Everybody knows what I look like that showed up at a
But
live
why
show.
are you so terrified of everything?
How am I terrified of everything, Chad? What am I terrified of?
You're-
I don't want you calling my friends
Me?
and family like you did to Melton.
That's a lie. That is a
Not a
complete
lie.
lie. It never
Okay.
happened.
Never. You've
There's no
shown the
evidence that
patterns.
I called his family or anything. There hasn't been any.
We've
it's-
seen the patterns that you've.
It
laid
doesn't
before
matter.
you.
It didn't happen. That
Didn't
never
happen.
happened. I never even went on Mersh's property. You think I'm going to go on Melton's family's property? By the way, I've known Melton for how many years now? He's never once mentioned he had a family member in Cleveland or Ohio for that matter. So that's a lie.
So how much digging did it take you to find that?
I didn't dig for anything. It never
Uh-huh.
happened.
Okay. All right. If you
Cardiff,
say so.
It never
say so-
happened.
Okay, I will take your word over Melton's. How about that? I'll give you that one. Melton's a big, fat, hunchback liar.
I mean, you could be sarcastic, but it's the truth.
Okay, it's the truth. But we know you've gone to other people's homes. We've watched you on live.
Yeah,
stream.
because I videotape it for content with streamers.
So wouldn't that demonstrate that you have the ability to go to people's houses and to cross lines? Don't
We
you-
all have the ability, but I'm not doing anything if it's not monetized. I'm not going to your family. It's just not happening.
Okay.
Well, I go to Stuttering John's. You're goddamn right, especially when he told me to come to his house. And then Mersh saying I was scared of him. I'm like, oh, well, I'm here. So what are we going to do? And I go, come make me laugh. I didn't want to fight him. I didn't want to do any of that.
You want to have a joke off. We heard you.
Yeah, it was silly. It was content. Did you not cover it? Did everybody not cover it? Did not 9 shows not cover it to death to the point where it was just like, all right, we get it. He went to his house.
So you should show up to people's houses for content. Like, what did Sam Tripoli do that once to Red
He
Bar?
did with Red Bar.
All right. So you learn from the best.
He's one of my best friends.
All right.
And he's done more for me than any of you have. So I don't know what else to say.
Didn't know there was a competition.
Anybody got anything else? Because this isn't going like I expected.
Nope.
Well, one thing like Hackverse related, I wanted to get your read on is like, regardless of what you think of Chad or Stuttering Joe and all this stuff, like Chad is ranked higher on the list by a considerable amount over like you and B Dabbler, just because of his history and like the entertainment business. I know it's like low, like you consider it not like up to your standards, but he's like actually been on big podcasts, done shows with big people. So like, how much credence do you give to like that? Like he's on a different level, basically. Is I guess my question when you're critiquing him.
I mean, what I'm hearing is Chad has had many opportunities, has been in circles of big comedians. He's had all the opportunity to become a successful comedian, but he's put in zero effort to do it and is now relegated.
That's not
here
the
with
case.
us.
That's not the case.
Seems like.
Well, it's not true. It's not true.
Zero effort into your show, you put zero effort into your act.
I would say the same thing about you, but I know nothing about you. No one does. You don't know me or my personal life or what I've done.
I'm commenting on your show that you put on YouTube 4 times a week. Comment on mine. Why do you need to know?
I don't watch your shit. I think you stink. I don't find you funny.
Everything I do.
I don't. I don't.
Do, Chad.
No, Cardiff, you keep saying I do. I'm telling you right now, I don't watch everything. I get reports back, and if a clipper clips something, I'll see something from time to time, but I don't click. You're not in my algorithm. I don't see anything of you because I don't find you funny.
I'm sorry. To know everything I say about you, but that's fine. You don't
get stuff sent to you.
Let me.
You don't get stuff sent to you about me.
Today, when I retweeted that Patrick Melton tweet, I did not tag you in it,
right?
But somehow you saw it and you screenshot and you retweeted it. How is that?
From Dr. Chow in my DMs. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, he got me.
People send me this shit all the time. I don't follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, but
I sent it to him because of
you so much for some reason.
Yeah. Well, we had to do the judging thing, and it was gonna fuck everything up.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So he sent me the screenshot. So like, I know you want to flatter yourself and think this. And the reason, a lot of the reason I don't watch you because you lie so much and you act like you know everything, and you don't. You know nothing. You're a fucking retard.
I know nothing, but I see patterns, Chad. I see patterns, and I see them very frequently with you. And we're very close to another Kumia's Cucks incident. I can see it.
A Kumia's Cucks incident.
A Kumia's Cucks incident. You know,
no, it's I hate to break it to you, it's not happening. You're the same guy who says, yeah, why do you hide? Just tell us why you hide.
Chad, I told you why. The filter is the filter. My name and my address, I do not want you to have it. I do not want Stuttering John to have it. You're the 2 idiots that I do not want to have it. Almost everybody else in the Dabbleverse knows who I am. Most of the people that have shown up to live shows know who I am. But I don't want you and Stuttering John to know who I am.
I can give a fuck about you. I honestly, I swear to God, I don't.
When you thought you had my information, you were doing shows.
At one point when I was a raging alcoholic, you were pissing me off. But at this time, I don't give a fuck about you because I don't follow. I don't care. I just find you extremely unfunny. And I do. I'm sorry. It's a subjective thing. You don't think I'm funny? I don't think you're funny. That's not going to change. And I'm not afraid of you. No one's afraid of you.
Okay.
And I don't know what else to say from here.
All right.
All right. Before we, go any further, I have a request from each of you. Something maybe a little palate cleanser. I'd like
70 Spider-Man?
No, please don't.
Okay.
I'd like each of you to say 2 positive things about the other person. 2 things that you admire. You don't necessarily have to admire, but 2 things that you respect about the other person. And we'll start with Cardiff.
It's got good hair. I'll give him that. He's easy on the eyes. How about that? I'll give you that, Chad. You're probably one of the best looking men in the Dabbleverse. There you go. Is that gay?
The lips thing's gay.
The lip. Is that two things, or do you want another one?
That's two things, Chad.
Okay.
What about you for the potato? Two positive things.
He's got great hair.
Really dig deep. No,
That's
come on.
a lie.
He actually was
Told you this.
pretty good there.
I don't know anything about him.
You could say he's had success despite not having.
Okay, he has a bigger
notoriety than you
following.
have.
He has a bigger following than me.
Okay.
He knows how to network better than I do. There you go.
Thank
There
you,
go.
Chad.
Okay, very nice. See, that wasn't so hard.
I kind of like this guy
The
now.
music's good. You know, you're musical, so that's good.
Oh, guys. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going out on a positive note. Now it's starting to get like warm and fuzzy in here.
I love you guys. Except
Yeah,
you, Chad.
me
You're
too.
a fuckhead.
Holy shit, bro!
right.
Like
So,
honestly, what do you want from me? What do
I
you
don't want anything. Chad, you were the one that wanted me to come on this show today. I did not wake up this morning planning to come on this show. You wanted me to come
No,
here.
the people wanted it. Because I would put up these dumb polls. I go, who do you want me to debate? You were always the guy who was number one.
Poll.
You were number one by everybody. Like, you got to do it with Cardiff. You got to do it with Cardiff. And I go, okay, cool. I don't really care. So I just did it for others and other people's content.
And maybe that's
And you probably
why,
made a fortune off of this.
and maybe that's why I struggle with chad-zumock as a performer. Stop doing things. You criticize me and everyone else for pandering to people, but you literally only did this show because you took a poll. You
No.
do not see. Chow. I'm not letting him off the hook on this one.
This was
a
last
poll.
minute, though. This was last minute because this slot tonight was actually supposed to be Jay Mao. And the problem with
Should've
that is he talked a lot of shit recently, so he lost his right to debate this week. And basically, we've had the two debates that I booked. The one was Final Blob, and he backed out.
Yeah, coward.
The Buckman one, that had nothing to do with me because I know he's impossible to deal with. He sucks. But this one, I figured, like, I know I've dealt with you before, Cardiff, and you're usually a man of your word, and I know you didn't like tell him to like set up snipes around the thing, so I don't really blame you for it. But
Can I ask honestly? Can I honestly ask, and can you give me an honest answer that you weren't in bed with Melton with that idea?
No, I mean, I was for it. I was like, yeah, do it. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. More people are gonna see, Chad. That's what you don't understand. More people would watch.
No, but what he was going to do was he basically was saying, hey, listen, don't super tip Chad, who I plan on splitting the money with you. Super tip me because I'm going to split it between Rocco, him, and me. And I go, why are you getting a piece of this? Like, you don't deserve any of this. Where's your content?
This is the problem you have, Chad. You're always looking at the small picture. You're always looking at that one episode that you have to bury behind members only after every stream. You're always looking at this one episode. But if you got eyes on you tonight and we had this debate in front of a whole bunch of even Melton fans, you had the opportunity to speak to those people and maybe to turn them, but instead you tucked your tail between your legs and you ran away. You took your net, you took your ball, and you went home.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here now after you canceled the show. And
yes, and guess what? Melton didn't get a fucking dime from it, so I won.
Okay, that's a win. No, but that's the problem. You take that as a win.
I'd rather you get the money than him.
Your audience.
I'd rather you.
Money. I don't do any of this for money. I don't.
Yeah,
give a
you
fuck.
do.
Okay. Quit
plugging your Patreon then.
Hackamania.com, promo code JT. Get your tickets now for Hackamania.
Wait, you're using JT's? You don't have your own promo code?
I'm pushing JT's promo code.
Oh, that's
I'm
very
pushing JT's
noble of you.
promo code. What?
So that's
you can just
noble of
come.
you. Does he get like a free trip if he gets enough?
JT's part of the show now. He gets it. He's
you realize like this whole Hackamania, like you guys don't really put work in the production of the show. It's like you guys mail it in. You guys are just doing it just to, for a free vacation and Melton gets paid. He pretends like he doesn't get money from it. He does, or he wouldn't be doing it.
Everybody does, dummy.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
that's how performers get. That's how you're a stand-up comedian and you're confused how live performances work.
Yeah, but you guys just mail in your shows. I mean, I heard your guys' show last year was just awful.
You watched it. You know you watched it.
I know you like to think that. I didn't watch it. It was I didn't get your pay-per-view.
Okay.
Where did Chow go?
It's gone.
But no, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any of it.
Breaking news: Melton makes money off of Hackamania, and also breaking news: Melton puts months of work in a Hackamania, and he deserves to get paid. He puts on
Can I ask you? This is a serious question. I'm not even like trolling right now. Okay, so there's like get-togethers. I know I saw him at the bar. Michaela had her freak out, whatever. Yeah. And then there's events where and it's like almost like a restaurant.
Why do you make those noises?
Or whatever. and it's streams. It's you guys doing your shows.
Yes.
But what else is there? Like it's really just you guys doing a live YouTube show and then a couple of networking events. Am I missing something? Is there something?
No, that's about right. There's a meet and greet. There's a meet and greet kind of launch. There's events before and after, but there's a meet and greet before. Everyone we eat and drink and whatever and run around.
And once again, I don't know, and I'm being completely I've never gone. I don't really want to go. What's the cost for just a regular person to go to this event? Not talking about hotel or airfare or anything, like just the event itself.
For like a VIP, I think it was $200, $240. Chad knows. He loves screaming the number. So you can use promo code JT to get 10% off.
I just know the
like
VIP.
$200 and
about $200 for the VIP package. All the shows, the VIP event, the meet and greet, all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And is there any discount on the hotel or anything, or how does that work?
There are rooms booked under the event that you get a preferred rate. Yes, that's correct. Thank you for the promotion for Hackamania.com.
I mean, it's a nice event, and
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it's not.
I didn't go the first year. I didn't go the first year. The first year, I was like, "What the fuck is this, Tukey? What are you trying to get me to do here?" I had no idea what it was. I didn't know who Melton was. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm just saying, I've planned events in Las Vegas. It's not that hard to put together what he's talking about. It's not like you're staying in like a 5-star place or anything.
No, it's a
good event, and if people want to see each other and you want to meet Michaela,
it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
that's cool.
You're basically spending those first couple days. Hey, you're Tarnished Mating. Hey, you're Mint Diggity. Hey, you're Bill from Jersey. Like you're just meeting people that you're seeing in the chat all the time, and people are excited to meet us. And we're
all right. Well, I give you credit. You're not overblown. Some people, oh my god, can you believe Melton put together this event? It's a
great event. The Hackamania last year. Was run very, very well. Vinny at the Carlson, when he did the Dabble Cons, he wasn't responsible for the video. But when he did the production of the Dabble Cons, those were great run events, fantastically run events. I was at Pottstown, didn't go so well. We all heard that.
What's the hook for this Hackamania? Like last year, you had like all the like Ricada.
What are we doing, a commercial for Hackamania?
Yes, Hackamania.com.
I'm being on. Like, why would I want to go?
If you like the shows that are on Hackamania, and right now it's me and Tukey and JT. We're doing a show. OJ might come. We don't know. Nobody Likes Onions will be there. Carl and WATP will be there. Who else is there? I don't even know now. Pat Dixon will probably be there. If you like any of those shows and you want to
get those guys,
I didn't get anybody. I'm not doing anything. Melton's doing all the work
through his event.
It's amazing how he gets this.
Mersh might even be there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I hear.
Definitely not going.
But if you like the people that you run into in those chats, that you're talking to in these communities, and you like the creators, come, and it's a lot of fun. And there's drinking and gambling. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
It's fun. You coming, Chad?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I need a butler. What are you, my butler at Hackamania?
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
How much? How much to be my butler at Hackamania, Chad?
Nah, I would never do that ever. I would never do anything.
What's your retirement plan, Chad?
What's yours?
I have savings.
I do too.
Okay, enough to carry you through the golden years.
I mean, it's still a work in progress for sure.
These are your very most important earning years you're in right now.
How old are you in real life? I'm curious because you're always pointing.
I'm about your age.
Just say your age.
I'm 2 years younger than you.
Okay, just say it. Who gives a fuck?
2 years younger than you.
So
I want
you
you to do the math.
So just say you're 48. Why you always gotta like?
Because I want to see if you can do the math.
Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna take that information.
Times
I'm gonna,
9.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this information and find out who you are now because you're 48
You
from
got it.
Canada.
You got
If
it.
does Lady
There's only
KB have
7 of us.
cankles?
She does not. She has
She does.
lovely, perfectly shaped ankles.
No, she don't.
I often said that's the best feature of her.
All right. Now, see, they're all in cahoots with one another.
Who can No, but who cares? That's what I don't understand about you. Why go after the women chatters?
She came after me after
she,
I was
she
like,
didn't come after you. She
and then
was
she
in another
lies about
chat
me.
room. She was in another chat room talking
just
about
shitting
you,
on me, and I'm like,
that
bitch. I was like,
offended
I
you
was.
somehow?
My problem is like, I'm being nice to you. I don't have to be. Like, I'm literally, and then you start being a bitch. I'm like, okay, cool.
How
then
is
I
she
can,
being a bitch going in another chat room saying things about like why do you even know?
because she's
that?
very
Why do you even
two-faced.
care?
Because
Why
people
do you
send me
care?
shit.
Why
Do
do
you
you
not
care
get-
if somebody in chat is two-faced?
Cardiff, do you not get stuff sent to you all the time?
Yes.
I do.
And I don't give a shit.
So
why do you give a shit? That's my
But
question.
I'm the type
Why
of
does it
guy
set
like
you
if
off?
listen, if you're not on the up and up, I don't give a fuck. Bye. You don't have
This
to
is-
be.
And it's the overreactions that we enjoy laughing at, Chad. Why
Well,
don't you,
I
you
don't
and
have to be
Stuttering
friends
John
with these
can't
people. I don't
understand this.
care. Like I'm just being nice. And if you mistake my kindness for weakness, then I'm out. Like bye. Like you're not that interesting. Like I didn't think you were that cool. I was just nice to you. You know,
Yeah, but
that's
you don't have to get. I don't know how you get so hurt by a chatter.
I'm
being in
not.
another chat room. You are.
I just kick him to the curb. I'm like, bye.
because you're so hurt. That's why you kick them to the curb.
No, because I don't let like anybody in. Like I don't give people access. Like I would not have invited her like to my comedy condo to hang out. Like you're a stranger, but I thought you were cool. So if I invite you in and I take, invite you backstage to meet my friend, like I don't just do that unless I think you were an actual friend. And she's not a friend. And she's proving it all the time now. Like every day she's proving it. It's like I broke her. I wish her well. I really do wish that she fucking would move the fuck on. I really
I have a
do.
question. Let's get back. I just have a debate question for Cardiff. Not using Stuttering John or present company. Who are the 3 most detestable people in the Dabbleverse?
The 3 most detestable people in the Dabbleverse, not including Stuttering John or Chad-zumock. ESO. We can all agree on that.
doesn't
No,
count.
I
He's
disagree.
not.
He's great.
That does, because he said, okay,
Jack,
so
I'm
wait,
talking
the
someone
3
that-
most
someone that-
detestable that are
Someone
not
that's
currently
behind bars
incarcerated.
right now.
What if they've been behind bars in the last 2 weeks? I mean, we have to clarify in this universe, Dan.
Well, that's fine, but not ESO.
Okay, not ESO. The 3 most detestable in the Dabbleverse, not ESO. And I can't choose these 2. I'm trying to think who else I might hate in the Dabbleverse. That's about it. You've taken my 3 top ones off the list. This is a tough one.
Okay, I'll take away the detestable. We'll say the most unlikable. How's that sound?
Most unlikable. Kevin Brennan. Who else? Okay, don't start squirming because I mentioned your daddy. Jesus.
What are you talking about?
Um,
And that's another thing you guys do is you all pick up on the same thing, daddy. Like everything Melton says or Rocco, you guys just copy it. It's just like come up with your own shit. Be
That's what we
original.
do. That's what we do. Okay. Yeah, I still need one more in the Dabbleverse that I don't like.
Well, who are your 2? Kevin and who else?
I'm trying to think of a second one.
I need 3.
Oh, now you need 3? Jesus
I said
Christ.
3 from the get-go.
All right.
Which-
Can I get some music, Chad? Can I get some thinking music? You're good at that.
Yeah,
Is
what's
that
wrong with
Jeopardy
adding
music, though?
production to your show? There's nothing wrong
It's
with
not
it.
production when you just smash buttons every
It's
3
not.
minutes. I thought you don't watch what I do.
No,
I thought you
I'm
don't
talking
watch
about
my
me.
show.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah, okay, because
This
You
should
just
be
said
an
it.
easy-
You literally
question.
just said it.
Okay. I need 2 more, Chad.
Are you afraid to? Are you afraid to hurt somebody's feelings? Is that why you?
No, I can't think of anyone I dislike other than those ones I've already
Are you
mentioned.
a big Gino fan?
Oh yeah, Gino sucks. Sorry, yeah, thank you. I forgot about Gino. Gino stinks.
Because that's the narrative right now. I thought you guys all liked Gino when he was at Compound with Anthony.
No, I would never even watch Compound.
All right.
Not even a day of it. All you Burning Bridges people, you were all new to me. Stuttering John brought me here. And
Okay, so
Carl
we got
brought
Kevin
me.
and Gino. One more.
Kevin, Gino. Fuck. You know what? Just for Chad, I'm gonna say Ken Mosca. No, Ken Mosca seems fine. Honestly, I can't think of anyone else that I dislike. Throw me some more people I might dislike, Dan, because I can't think of it. I don't live my
Carl.
life. Carl? Why would I dislike Carl? I like Carl.
Don't you think Carl's kind of a backstabber, and he's kind of
Why is he a backstabber?
like, he literally was friends with Aaron and just threw him under the bus when it was profitable for views and opportunity. Like, legitimately, he had him at Content House, or via Skype. They would text each other. Then all of a sudden, he just threw him to the wolves, and now he's a piece of shit. Like,
I have a number 3 for you, possibly. Shmuel Buckman.
Okay. No, I like Shmuel. Shmuel's a good egg. It's a good bug-eyed egg. That's Shmuel.
What do you like about Shmuel Buckman?
I don't know. When I've met him a couple times, he was nice to me. What do you like?
Did he give you? Did he give you a 20? Did he give you any cash?
He did not. He did not give me any cash.
I'm sure he kissed up to you though.
He did. He did. That goes.
A
That
little bit of a ball washer though.
That goes
Can
a
you
long
admit
way.
that?
Sure.
Can you admit? Can you admit he's a little bit of a suck up?
Yes, and he's great at it.
Yeah,
He's great. He won me
Suck
over.
up.
I love him.
so if you kiss your ass, you're like in. That's how it works.
No, Chad. It's if you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you.
Well,
You
that's how
strike
I
my
operate.
Channel, you strike my channel. You porn bomb me and my
Okay.
friends.
Listen,
don't
I know
like
you like.
you.
Okay. I know you like to hold on to things, and
I like to hold on to things. You're still screaming about Bert Kreischer, but I
let's
like to
get
hold on
things
to
resolved right now, okay? Because when I was going through all that, I was in a bad mental space, a headspace. It took me a while to get out of it, and I didn't realize the importance to all of this. I didn't understand it. I was reckless, and when Shuli asked me to remove the strike, I did, because he tried to explain to me why it was bad. I didn't know. I didn't know any of this.
But I gave you some ice to put on it. Thank you.
So with that being said, like, I'm sorry. Would I do it again? No. Have I? No. Do I go around striking channels anymore? No. But at that time, I was in a bad spot. I was being attacked by everybody. I was getting piled on left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you got to understand, like, you got to move on, like, because I'm not doing it anymore. There's a lot of things I don't do anymore because I learned from that. You move on, right? You try to make.
Well, Art, if I have people in the chat telling me that you've for a long time have not really liked Patrick Melton, but I don't know, did something change or
Yeah, opportunity.
No, not
What
opportunity.
happened?
I didn't watch. I was never a watcher of Patrick Melton.
But at some
didn't
point
know.
you didn't like him. Is that accurate or not?
I think early on he said something about me. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I think it was
Big
around
timed you, right? He big timed you. You didn't think you were a big, he didn't think you were on his level. So he big timed you.
No, it wasn't even that. It was, I just saw a clip of him. Oh fuck, what was it? Again, he just did one of his things where he wanted to look into me. He's like, who's this Cardiff guy? And we, like I said, I don't even think Tukey was doing shows with him yet. Like, I didn't know who this guy was, but again, that was about it. But
do you feel it's hard to tell the truth how you feel about people because they're in your network, like the Carl network, like the Tukey network, like the Melton network? Do you feel it's hard to be honest about how you feel about people?
No, I don't feel that way, Dan.
Do you feel any pressure that you have to laugh at their jokes or that you have to just kind of play along with everything? Or do you think everything they do is perfect?
I don't think everything they do is perfect, but I don't think I have to laugh at everything they do, and nor do I.
Before you met Carl, like, you were relatively, no one knew who you were. And you got to admit, you gained a lot of your audience from the WATP community. I mean, it's just, it's there.
That's where I started. Yes. Carl started putting me on. I was a character on that. I was part of the whack pack of WATP. That's a fact, Jack.
Are you still cool with Shuli?
Yeah, we're still cool.
That seemed kind of a lukewarm response.
Okay. I still love Mr. Shuli. What do you want? We're still fine. I don't do his show very much anymore, but that's more of a time and scheduling thing.
Do you think that focusing as much time as he does on Stuttering John is to his detriment?
Maybe eventually it's going to burn out, but not right now. I think he's doing just fine. I wouldn't suggest he start making fun of somebody else. I don't think there's somebody else he could cover as much as Stuttering John and make the money he's making. It's working for him. So why change? Why go to new Coke, Dan, when Coke Classic is what everyone wants?
All right. I'm gonna this is the real question that I want to ask. Okay. And then I'll let Chad take back over.
All right.
Can you tell me with a straight face that you don't find a lot of stuff that, especially Who Are These Podcasts, but also Shuli Network, that you don't just sometimes have a little bit of a cringe with some of the stuff that they do?
With anything, of course. No, like I don't. There's no. I don't know where this Chad came up with this narrative that I ball wash everybody. Everything Carl does is hilarious. Everything Shuli does is hilarious.
You can admit that Shuli and Carl have quite often have some cringe moments.
I wouldn't say quite often, but I've had cringe moments, of course.
Regularly,
Carl
regularly
does a
have cringe moments. Regularly are cringe.
I wouldn't say regularly. No, I think that's a stretch. But I think when there's enough, when the amount of content they put out in a week, it's brute.
You don't think
force
Carl's a
cringe.
cornball? You wouldn't agree with that assessment that he's a little on the corny side.
Yeah, Carl is a cornball. That's who he is.
Cardiff thinking he's a big YouTube star is funny. I'm going to get to a lot of these super chats when Cardiff leaves because he's probably has some on his end too. Don't trust that past. Okay, yeah. Dead Fool's the best. Whom I've met in real life. There are people I've met in real life. I know like there's a narrative. Like I've met a lot of people in real life that I really, really enjoy. T.O. Hank, I enjoy. He's a good guy. Even
T.O. Hank's a piece of shit.
And Dan's co-host Deb, she's fucking great. Like so this narrative that I hate all the super chatters and my fans is bullshit. It's just like a handful of people that are just fucking cunts and I don't need them. Like so I just kick them to the curb. Like yeah, if you want to be a cunt, go be a cunt.
All right. Is that your closing thoughts?
I guess.
All right.
So
Carter, do you have any closing thoughts do you want to end on?
Chad stinks.
You can honestly understand why I don't think you're funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As
long you think that's my goal is for you to think I'm funny?
I think you want to be liked. I think you have an ego about this too. I think you get off on going to these Hackamania events and like, oh, it's Cardiff. You and Carl. This is like, I've heard from Carl, like from a bunch of people, Carl has an ego about this. Like he thinks he's something.
Enjoy when you go to do stand-up and somebody says, hey, it's Chad-zumock. Can I get your autograph? That's not fun for you? People buying tickets?
It doesn't go to my head. I don't go, yeah, I am Chad-zumock.
That's probably smart on your part. Yeah, you should.
I know you don't like believe me and I don't care if you do. But outside of this little thing, like there are people that really do genuinely like me. They do, and I have a good friendship base, and a lot of them I keep protected. But at the same time, like I do have a lot of resentment towards this community, and because I think a lot of it's not genuine. I don't think you guys are coming from a good place, and I think you're all opportunists.
Like you're coming at this from a good place. You're the example.
Well, when I meet good people, it's fun. Yeah, I like it. But at the same time, I'm not going to like bullshit you and say all my supporters are like, if you're a cunt, you're a cunt. And I'll call you out for being a cunt, regardless if you're a big donor or not. Like, I like to think in that regard, I keep it real.
But again, the people that watch the show are not supposed to be the topic of the show, Chad. They're here to watch you. They're not here to be called cunts. If they're being cunts, you have mods that take care of all the cunts.
So when you...
How you get into wars with your chatters is still
so when you ball wash your chatters, like, oh, he's a great guy. Like, so I just have to say they're all great.
No, I don't do shows about how my chatters are great or not great. That's what I'm saying.
I do other things too on my show. It's not like that's my whole thing.
Spider-Man, we know. We've seen.
I mean, I do more than that. I know you watch me more than anybody in the fucking world.
Dude, me and chad-zumock.
And I have segments. That guy stinks. I think you Canadians stick together. Unfunny Canadians stick together.
Guy, dummy.
No, you're not.
Oh. How do you know?
Because, and it doesn't matter.
All right. Are we done here?
Yeah, I think it's over. So there's your debate, guys. It was worth it, right?
Oh, it wasn't the debate. You canceled the debate. And then you sent me a link halfway through my show. So this wasn't the debate. This was nothing. And it was going to be nothing. You're not walking away from this thinking you did what you planned to do today. I'm not letting you have that. Like,
no, you're going to give me this. I shut down Melton, and that's all I wanted.
Well, then congratulations. You shut down Melton. Melton will never rise again.
No, I'm just saying, like, go get your own content, do your own thing.
Is dead.
Quit trying to like weaponize my haters so you can get paid for it. That's all I wanted. That's why I was pissed, and I thought you were in on it, but you said you weren't. So I was like, okay, cool.
All right.
I think we can boot him now.
Galaga. Hackamania.com.
That was a win. That was a Z-Man W. Oops.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, that was a W. That was a flawless victory. I mean, I think you held up your end of the bargain. Kudos to Cardiff. I'll give him a little bit of credit for coming on, although under weird circumstances. But I mean, you won. That was. I mean, I look at the chat. I mean, everybody is pretty much just saying. I'd say 3-1. People are saying that you just fucking mopped the floor with him.
Well, my thing with him is just like none of it. Like you don't like he wants to ask all this personal stuff, but you ask a personal thing to him, he won't give you anything. Like, what's your wife's name?
She was when I asked him why he wears the filter. He couldn't even be honest. He couldn't say, I just don't want. I want to be anonymous. No, he's got. Oh, it's a gag. People like it. People think it's funny. That's bullshit.
He couldn't tell me his age, and he had to say 2 years younger. And I'm just like, just say 48. Like, because he constantly says, oh, you're 50. I go, yeah, you're my age. Like, what's the thing? Like, give me something, anything. What kind of car do you drive? Just, it's just like you got nothing. And he'll poke fun at credit cards and everything else that's fucking dead. It's been 5 years at this point. But it's just like, I got nothing. Like, I can't come at you for anything. I'm at such a disadvantage on like talking shit. He's
put himself in a place where he's just insulated, where there's nothing you can attack, and it's anything you look stupid, but he can just pick at anything about you. Your 20 years of comedy history, your any legal issue that you may or may not have had, anything.
My fallout with Bert Kreischer. It's just like, yeah, it's public, people know it, but I don't know any fallouts he had with anybody. Like I don't know anybody he knows. It's just like. Besides this WATP community that he hangs around with. But there could be a whole thing going on. I mean, this guy could be a serial abuser for all I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
Yeah, he could be hurting animals for all we know. I mean, who knows?
He could be a ESO too. We don't know. Like, because it's just like, it's not fair. It's just really not.
And I love how all one thing I was trying to do at the end, they're all so protective of each other. They all like circle the wagons, and it's so hard for them to admit any negativity about any one of them. Everything's perfect. Everything's kumbaya. Oh, Carl's funny. Shuli's funny. Dude, people know these guys are cornballs. And Cardiff, I see, he's corny, but he's, a little bit less corny than some of these guys. Just own it. Just say like, yeah, Carl fucking sucks. But, I network with him. He's part of our little crew,
Yeah.
They can't even own up to that.
I mean,
like, who cares? Who cares if you say that? Like, Carl's gonna fucking freeze you out, and you won't be able to talk to Kumbia. Or I mean, it's like a weird cult that they have, where they just have to really just all be super supportive of each other, and everybody's gonna be all for one and one for all. It's so fucking lame.
And it's just like, okay, that guy's the bad guy. That guy's the bad guy. Get him. And it's just like, yeah, man. Well, listen. And my whole thing is holding up a mirror, like. If you watch WATP and Carl, there's so much to pick apart with him. It's so formulaic. Like, honestly, it's the same episode each and every week. You know what he's going to say about Obi. You know what he's going to say about John. Oh, look, John just spit out something. Oh, my God, what an idiot.
They all have to laugh. It's like a laugh track. If you don't
Bob
laugh,
and Tom. It's WATP's Bob and Tom, how they're all laughing at each other. And it's just, there's a million things. I can't even, like, pull out clips anymore because it's so formulaic and so fucking like, okay, this is where they laugh and right on cue, this is where they agree. Exactly.
Nobody, and it just speaks to like, nobody's clipping a Carl show or a Melton show. Like it's a formulaic thing and their audience likes it. Okay, credit, you got your audience, but you're not really making anything better. You're just recycling other stuff to fill your pockets. It's all really about, it's not about creating content. These guys are not content creators. They're just people that script out their things and they all get along. It's all support each other. And let's just keep the money and let's freeze everyone else out. If you're not in our little club, then we ostracize you and we make fun of you. And, and that's like, you're not one of the inner circle people. I would never want to be in that inner circle. I couldn't just sit there and laugh at Carl's fucking cornball jokes. I couldn't sit there and pretend I want to talk about Stuttering John for 3 hours with Shuli. I couldn't just sit there and pretend that Moody is funny. Like, these guys are all fucking corny dorks, never played sports. And this is like their one chance where they can be the cool kid. It's like they're in the cool table. So they've been bullied their whole lives. Now they want to be the bullies. and they want to keep everything to themselves. And it's so disingenuous. I'd love to see a person like a Cardiff just be who you are. Just be honest. Be like, yeah, Carl fucking sucks, but whatever. I do his show sometimes.
And I know I have my faults without a doubt. I never ever said I was perfect or I was like, I'm killing it. I know I could get an advantage by being cooler with this guy, but I don't have it in me to pretend and like respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what Melton is. Like at the end of the day, like I've talked to enough people that have worked with him in the past that know him, and it's just like I know what you are, and I regret like buying into his bullshit with the super tips. But at the end of the day, I learned a lesson, and I don't know. Does it serve me well at times? No, not at all. But at the end of the day, I can sleep at night knowing that I'm not pandering to Carl. It's like he's the leader. I don't know. But thank you for coming on this. I'm going to get caught up on these super chats. I feel bad, but I did an hour and a half without reading any. So unless you want to stick around.
I'll stick around for the super chats just to hear them out.
Okay, because there's some interesting people saying things. I got a couple of them in the beginning. I didn't purposely ignore everybody. Okay, let me figure out where we're at. You're really afraid of debate? I just did an hour with him, hour and a half. So I don't think I was afraid. Troy Dabbler, which L did you take the hardest last week? Tommy, Mersch, or Cardiff? I didn't take any. But you guys can spin it. This guy hates me. There's another guy. So I don't know where the L is. Mersch takes it in. I already read this one. That's not true. I'm so sorry, guys, if this is potato related, but he didn't read any of his super chats. I'm sure he got a ton of them. Does the potato have any testosterone in his body? That's another thing. I said I just don't like the tone of his voice. It creeps me out. That's just my personal thing. I don't know. Shut up and debate. I did. I think.
Done and dusted.
Chad fears the potato. I proved I don't. Cardiff is winning. AI, just pull up the damn poll. Keep trying, Tommy. Go delete your YouTube again, buddy.
He'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. JD Straight Shot. The potato is baked. What is that? Wacha? Okay, let me get Clearwater Chad. By the way, I bumped Clearwater Chad for this tonight. He wanted to be the moderator. What is this? Timothy, what is this? Chalagay adds nothing? I don't know what that means.
I think maybe they're making fun of is that Chow Timothy instead of I don't know.
Yeah, Chow just disappeared. If you're not afraid, Chad, why do you need your handlers with you? What are you talking about? Talking about Dan?
I thought I played it pretty down the middle.
He was down the middle. He was calling out things and just, he called me out. It is what it is.
You're on your home field. I mean, there's got to be a little bit of a home field advantage, of course. But I mean, come on.
And listen, when I go on like Tuki's show, you think like I'm on enemy territory when I call in and stuff like that, and they can say whatever they want. Why does he need all his handlers in his comfort zone? This should be scheduled with a prize pool 75 to 25. I don't get it.
I guess they vote on who won, and then you split the pie. I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
You said Cardiff was very funny originally, Chad. Listen, when I was doing stuff with Cardiff, where I think it was on his stream or he came on our football show, I have zero. This is how much I was drinking at the time. I have zero memory of it until he played the clip. I go, what the fuck? So I said a lot of things back then. I'm a completely different person. This guy's trying hard. CZ, will you be stalking grocery produce section tomorrow? No.
I don't even know what that means.
Keep trying, Tommy. Get Chow off the screen. Can only handle so much of gay.
By the way, this is final boss, I think, if I'm not mistaken, endgame villain. So that's
really? He's
guy who's
hiding.
been ducking you.
Cardiff, you need sunglasses as well. Listen, I do a lot of this because there's these lights and it's fucking bright. It's not trying to be cool. Okay, next question is I like to reach each of you explain why you're funny. Dr. Chow clearly choking as a moderator. They hated Chow. Maybe that's why he left. Barry Bonds actually underrated as fuck. Who's Barry Bonds?
I have no idea.
Who, what, why? How did the issue of being afraid of anyone become a thing? Shouldn't the issue just be who's funnier? I don't know. For some reason or another, like, it is what it is. I think I pulled this up. Deadpool. Thank you, Deadpool. Cardiff thinking he's a big YouTube star is funny. Like, I mean, yeah, he gets, what, 900 live views? It's like, great. You're killing it. In the grand scheme of things, none of us are doing shit. If you really think about it.
Nobody's really expanding this universe. Okay, great. You conquered the Dabbleverse. There's 1,000 people and you got, 75% of the crowd on any good night. Okay, great. Congratulations. Like that's basically like the peak that you're going to get to. There's no, unless you start expanding outside of the Dabbleverse, you're never going to do better than that. Like no one's going to get, even the people that have 1,000 views, they're buying views. Like nobody's 1,000 people are not watching Shuli talk about Stuttering John. I'm sorry. There aren't 1,000 people that care about that.
Sam Tripoli, who I do Buy Chad with, by all means, if you guys consider signing up to my Patreon, you can listen to those shows for as little as $5. He just started doing stuff more on YouTube, and his not tinfoil hat, but Broken Simulation. He's getting like almost 3,000 views a show. It's like building.
Yeah,
it keeps building, and none of us are building. None of us. And I mean, they think they're killing it if they get 1,400 views. I go, that's nothing. That really isn't. The correct answer was Karmic X Tools. See, I feel bad that I'm reading these out of order because I don't know what the hell.
I think the question is who are the best up and comers?
Yeah, this guy's the best.
Yeah,
I like his character.
His new character now is a flamboyantly gay man who wears makeup, wears face paint. So that's how things are going with Karmic.
Maud Levy, who's fucking hot. To say Tommy Jordan did well is ludicrous, Cardiff. I mean, they just don't like me. That's all it is. If that was
okay
Melton,
to have people not like you as long as they have an emotion. That's all that matters. It's good to have some people that hate you.
Yeah, I don't want to be vanilla ice cream. I'm good. Like, yeah, I kind of like having a little hate sometimes. Potato, can you be honest on why you hide? He couldn't answer that either. He really couldn't. He just blames me and Stuttering John. Why? I don't want you and Stuttering John to know where I live. Chad is alleging Melton stole money from him. Please elaborate. How much did he steal? When? Specific examples, please. I don't remember this. I'm out of order. I apologize. I'm just glad you guys are doing it. And we are. We did it. We did it. Why does Chad need backup? This is such a Carl move. Now, I don't think I had backup. I think Dan just kind of watches it objectively and just offers his point of view. He calls me out on shit. Doom is squirting watching this right now. Okay, we're going to pretend like she's a girl still. That's funny. It's getting funnier. Wait. This is crazy. Buffalo Jerry. This is a Cleveland question. Chad, did you really get your friend banned from Harry Buffalo to please Alan Cox? Seems scummy to give your stance on protecting comedy.
Like 10 years ago?
I don't even know what the fuck this is, but the fact that you know Harry Buffalo and Alan Cox is kind of weird.
Buffalo Larry?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like give me more information on what this is, unless you're just trolling. But I used to work at the Harry Buffalo once upon a time. That's weird.
Random.
Yeah. Who has the worst PDF mustache, Chow or Dan? Dan, you want to answer that?
Probably me. It's a look.
It's a look. Honestly, this debate is a draw. All right. I mean, people are going to have their opinions regardless. I sent him the link. Like, At least Chad left his basement to try to make it. Yeah, I'm not in the basement. But thanks for the $2. Tommy Jordan, you dox Mersh to have the nerve to ask why a potato filter. How did I dox Mersh? Like, there's no doxing of Mersh. Never happened. Is it true Tripley's kids wear helmets? Answer me. That's negative. But thank you, Norm. NJ Ranger, member for 16 months. Chad, why are your mods timing out 16-month members for... I don't know what they do. I'm not in the free chat. They can do whatever they want. So NJ Ranger, I'm sorry, but the mods they're doing
Hopefully
their
the
thing.
mods should not be overzealous, so hopefully that's not happening.
Yeah. Who's closer, 250 pounds, KB or Cardiff? I'm assuming Cardiff. Jay Harpo, potato sucks. Thanks for the $50. That was nice of you. Is that K Pig's ankle? Possibly. MLC matters. Chad has been there. Let me talk about the Lady KB thing. Like, I honestly don't want this to be a thing anymore. Like, I don't care about her, and she keeps making it something. Like, she said shitty things. I said shitty things. Let's just move on. But she wants this to be a thing because I really do believe she gets a lot of attention from chat rooms, and she's kind of piling on just to get like that, whatever that dopamine drip is.
If we're being honest, she loves the attention. She likes to, be sort of the queen of the chat. So I think she's trying to get attention.
100%. Yeah, this matters to her. And, and I don't want to take that away from her, but at the same time, like, listen, you're lying that I tried to hook up with you. That's a lie. I have 4 people that can back that up. I was just nice. I was just nice to you. I never once hit on you. I never once made a pass at you. I never did anything like that remotely. Because I gotta be honest with you, I was never attracted to you. Like, when I met you, you're just not my thing. Like, I don't find you attractive. No offense. I'm sure somebody might.
I think she's pretty, but she's like 3 or 4 inches taller than me. So obviously I'm usually not interested. I'm married anyway, but even if I wasn't, it's just like big girls sometimes have a little bit of a insecurity when they're tall and they're bigger than most. So maybe that's something that's coming through with her.
Possibly, but I also think that like, she has a couple flattering photos for sure. I'll give her that. But when I met her in person, I'm like, I don't, and again, that's just like, I don't think Cardiff's funny. It's just somebody else might. And I'm sorry if that makes you mad, but I know you said I was hot. How did Patrick get his fans? I mean, it's obvious. Like, before Patrick backdoored himself into all this, like, he had no fans. No one was watching him. But, Dan got better numbers. TSN jumped the shark when they had to protect Kumia versus Ava. That was a bad look. I'll give you that, Jimmy the Drunk. Ref had to step in to save Ant and to stop the fight before it took too much damage. That was a bad look, for sure. And then Anthony said he was going to have her on and never did. Tom Myers, thank you. Dan is right. When I was on WATP, Vinny was taken aback whenever I told Adam Bush to shut the fuck up when he kept talking over my answer. They literally don't know how to handle confrontation. And it goes back to my original beef with Carl. My original appearance on WATP, I wasn't playing ball during the Stuttering John segment. It was during COVID. It was during the lockdowns, and I was fighting back, and Carl didn't know how to handle it. Like, and I was just doing it.
Oh my God, you're questioning the narrative? Oh no.
And I didn't even know who Stuttering John was at the time. I knew who he was, but I didn't know the show. I pretended like I knew the show because it was COVID, and we were jumping on everyone's shows. That we were locked down. And Carl, they're like, yeah, he has a big show. I was like, okay, I'll go on it. I pretend like I was a fan. And I went in there, I fucked up the segment, but Carl did not know how to handle it. He's just like, what? You're not making fun of Stuttering John? What's the matter? I was like, yeah, I just wouldn't do it. And he always held that up against me. A completely different person, but always blamed alcohol. Yeah, when you're like fucking drunk every single fucking night, it really does get to you. Earl ruined the Dabbleverse. He gave you bad advice. Yeah, Earl's the one who vouched for Patrick, when I was going to Tulsa to audition for those clubs, you're like, oh, you guys are a lot alike. You're gonna like 'em."
Hello.
So Earl is the reason why. I blame Earl. Earl fucked up my whole life. No, I'm just kidding. I love Earl, but yeah, he had a bad judgment call with Patrick. Well, I tell you what, we 2 hours. I don't know. That was all the super chats. I got through them. Thank you very much for the contributions, but we ended up having something out of it. Something came out of it.
I thought we salvaged the night. I mean, it was interesting. It was an interesting discussion. I thought you handled yourself well. I thought Cardiff did okay, but I think the victory was clearly on the Shark side.
You owned him, Chad. The Cope is nuts, king. And it's content. Like, it's going to get watched. People are going to watch this back. It's not some cheap snipe, some lazy snipe to cash in.
This is content. This is what these guys are afraid of. They just want to watch clips. They don't want to create content. But they can't say that you don't create content. You've created more content than probably any single creator in this fucking space in the last week and a half.
Like, Melton will go on these trips to Hawaii or overseas. He comes back with no video, no stories, nothing. Like, what are you doing?
Turn on like there's like a live YouTube video. Hey, I'm in Amsterdam. Like, he doesn't even. He just shuts himself off.
Yeah, like, he lives in Vegas. He never goes anywhere. He never like shares anything. Like, when was the last time he said I was hanging out with my friend? Like, besides not Moody, like, it's just there's nothing there. There's like nothing there. There's no content. There's no draw, and so it was frustrating when he said he was going to snipe and give the percent and split it 3 ways. I was just like, no, you go fuck yourself. And I really was going to pay Cardiff. Like, I said it on MLC today. I was like, yeah, I'll pay him, because I knew he was going to bring eyes and ears. But as soon as I heard he was going to try to like fucking backdoor himself into this, like he did the Dabbleverse and like how he used me, I'm like, no, go fuck yourself. Come up with something. Do something. He's always saying everyone has tired ideas or they don't have any ideas. You have nothing. You're still sniping. Like, we go to MLC. You know what he does? He snipes Kevin's show. He doesn't try to do a show. It's just like there's nothing there. Like, you literally have no ideas. And you take everyone's fucking money and you go buy steak dinners and guns and cars for yourselves. It's a joke. Where can people find you, Dan?
Nice podcast, Stupid, and nice name, Stupid, on Twitter. And hopefully we can do something again sometime. I'd love to collab with you in the future.
We have an idea. There's an idea floating around, and we'll see if we can expand upon that.
Awesome.
But, all right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Thanks for jumping in on this last minute.
Good night.
There goes Dan. Everybody's gone.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, listen, guys. We did 2 hours. Did it go as expected? I don't know. Did you get what you wanted out of it? I don't know. Who won? I don't know. But I was on screen with Cardiff for over an hour, easily. You know, would it have been better if Rocco moderated it? Probably. He would have added some humor to it. But I did what I had to do. I pulled it out. So everyone says I'm scared of the potato. We can go ahead and chalk that off. And we pretty much showed that all of this is all lies. Everyone's lying. I think I proved that today. Will it be the end of the debate show? Possibly. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Oh my God. But thanks to everyone that contributed, and thanks again to Jay Harpo. And I sincerely apologize for not putting those super chats up while the potato was here, but I think we're just having a discussion, and I wanted you guys to be a part of it. I apologize. It didn't go like none of this was planned the way it was going to go with Rocco. Tarnished Maiden says debate Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt is more than welcome to come on to debate me on my YouTube channel, without a doubt. In fact, Bert Kreischer, I'll extend it to him. I'll extend it to who else? I mean, Tripoli and I are back. We're back. That's my motherfucker. We went through a tough time, but true friends figure it out. KK says, great show. Thank you, KK. Carl, it's an open invite to anybody to come on. I'll split it. Like, I have no problem. And I'll show them the YouTube studio and what was earned. And they can check out Playboard, and we can throw in the memberships, the gifted memberships. Mudsharks Unite says Alan Cox. Alan Cox is more than welcome to come on. Maxwell. Yeah, Maxwell, if you're watching, please come on. We need to talk. We need to talk.
And punt. And punt. And punt.
All right. That's a deep dive. That was the original one. Rudy Vega says, Rover. Yes, Shane French, please come on the show. Somebody reach out to Rover. Tell him to bring Doogie. Let's talk it out. That would be fascinating. That would be fascinating content if I had Rover and Doogie and we talked, or even for his radio show. I mean, the stories, I mean, it's been almost, 14 years since that shit went down between us. That would be interesting. I think people would really, really enjoy what really happened between me, Rover, and Doogie. I mean, there's stories for days there. I've kind of come clean with some of it, but I haven't told like a lot of it, of what actually really happened. And Rover stalking us. Alan Cooper just emailed me. All right. Shout out to Alan Cooper. Tom Myers says, get Ryan Hoppy to moderate that one. How do you know Ryan Hoppy, Tom Myers? Tom Myers, how do you know Ryan Hoppy? No one knows Ryan Hoppy. That is fucking insane. Red Honda says Ray would do it for half the super chats. I would love to get Ray on because Ray's pissing me off as of late. I'd like to talk to Ray. Mickey says get Bob and Tom on. Just Tom. Bob's retired. Bob's doing his thing. It's not even, it's more Chick McGee. I never really had a problem with Tom. Tom was always cool. Chick McGee was always the dick. That's the reason why I walked off Bob and Tom. I hate Chick. He was always an asshole to me. Not at first, but later on when I walked off Bob and Tom, I was like, yeah, fuck you. Gina Bombina says Ray's too predictable. Tony's laughing at Ryan Hoppy. I don't have a problem with Ryan. Don't go tell Ryan. I'm not, Ryan's fine. Oh, Tom Meyer says Ryan interviewed me a couple years ago. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Ryan Hoppy's an interesting one. He used to listen to my show when he was in high school when he lived in Chicago, and then he ended up getting a show on Rover Show. And he got fired. Then he got a show on. He got hired at Mike Calta's show. Got fired from there, or did he leave there? I don't know. He's always around. Chad big timing Tom as if he's also not a working comic. I'm never big time. I'm a Tom Myers fan. I like Tom. LA says debate Ric Flair. Rick won't do it. He hangs up on me. You saw when I called him, he hung up on me.
Woo! 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 Woo!
We want Flat Cat and KB. Hey, listen, I asked Kevin twice to unblock Flat Cat. I don't know what else to say. Rudy Vegas says debate Mersh. That's the most current. Listen, clip it. Put it out there. Let's go. If you don't want to do it on my channel, Mersh, we'll go do it on MLC. And then we'll see who's the funniest. We'll see who deserves the crown. Okay, Mersh? We'll see who deserves the crown. Mersh knows how to get a hold of me. He follows me on Twitter. I don't follow him back, but he can DM me. I would like to debate Ray and have Bob Levy moderate. How about that? All right, guys. I think we did it. We did a great show today. Well, it wasn't great, but we did the show. And I agree with Dick Fitzwell. Earl did ruin the Dabbleverse for sure. My apologies to two.
Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break.
All right, this will be up on the old Patreon. Please sign up for as little as $5. I can't. Dr. Steve just signed up for $50. How about a hand for Dr. Steve, everybody? He's a Patreon member of mine for no reason. $50. That's fucking too nice. Dr. Steve. And all I'm asking is for you to sign up for $5 measly a month. You get all the content. You get the video. You get the audio. You get By Chad. You get the public access ZTV, World War Z. It's all there. It's up there. We got a chat room cooking in there. Kongzilla's probably posting right now as we speak. But World War Z on Patreon. Let's rebuild it because Stuttering John was the reason why my livelihood is taken away. I've gotten more information. Thank you, KK. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mickey says, good work, Chad, and thanks for the content. You're welcome, Mickey. Thanks for jumping in the chat today. You guys are great. We did it. It's over. Debate night in the books. We ended up pulling it out. I sent the link. I'm a man of my word. We knocked off Melton, and that's all that counts. Bye.